Good morning. Good morning. Let me. Oh. Silly. All right. Let the people know I'm live. Anyway, good morning. God, it is beautiful out today. Absolutely gorgeous this morning. I was just walking at Walmart. Some lady comes up to me. Good morning, Red Dragon. This lady's like, doesn't it feel weird without a jacket? And I'm like, is she talking to me? I'm like, yeah, it does. It's actually like almost 70 degrees out, which is funny. Nice, beautiful. Sorry, I'm reading. I'm multitasking. This person's comments fucking hilarious. Hold on, I'm just trying to get set up here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing lovely today. This beautiful, what's today? Monday morning. How is everybody? How is everybody's weekends? I move these papers. Hold on a second. I was trying something out yesterday for my little coffee candles. So, thank you for everybody who ordered one of the coffee candles. I don't know how many are left. It's not coffee, it's coffee house. So I think people misunderstood what it was. Some people. Let me see how many there are left. Hold on. It is 3 left. Ooh, there's only 3 left. So I started out with 20 vessels, right? I start making the candles. I put all the wicks in them, and I'm starting to make the candles. And all of a sudden, I'm like, shit, I don't have enough fragrance oil. This sucks. So I'm down to 12 now. So I make 12 of them. 2 of them I messed up. Well, I didn't really mess them up. Well, yeah, I guess I did. I dropped wax on them. And then one of them had like this little hole in the side of the vessel. And I noticed that the oil was like coming out. So I was like, okay, can't sell that one. So I ended up with 10. So there's 3 left. So somebody wrote in my comments, they were like, hey, I hate coffee. I was like, oh, sorry. They're like, I hate coffee fragrance. It's not really a coffee fragrance. Hey, Purple Rain. Purple Rain, maybe I'll send you one of the ones that got messed up. It just has a little wax on it. Since you said you like the scent. And I got your other candle that I still haven't sent out. Your other candle. And your mom's little angel wing thing. I have it all sitting here. What do you call it? It's not, to me, it doesn't smell like coffee. It smells like, I guess that's why they named it Coffee House, because it's more of like a bakery scent. It's more of like it's got this, to me, the most that stands out. And it's funny because I never read the scent description. It says maple, and it does have a very maple vanilla smell. It just smells like you're sitting in Starbucks. I don't know. I don't know any other way to explain it, but it's a really, really cool scent. So I like it. But next one coming out is gonna be Beechwood, which is, oh my god, it's so good. Hold on, I'll tell you what that one smells like. That one's like my favorite. Every time while I was testing the candles, I was like, ooh, this one smells so fucking good. Hold on. I have it saved because I have to order the scent. So I will tell you guys what the notes are, the fragrance notes. We got, let's see, sea salt, orange peel, grass, which I would never think I would go after. Eucalyptus, sage, that's the top notes. Middle notes are eucalyptus, sage, marine. I don't know what marine is. Patchouli, that's the base notes. Teakwood and moss. And I feel like those are the ones that you smell more than anything. I don't know. So, whatever the fuck, it smells really good. It just smells really good. So, yes, Anne, you got one. I saw your order. I just went to get boxes. And, yeah. It doesn't smell like coffee, Linda. It smells like bakery scent. It's not really a coffee scent. It smells more like, I can't even explain it. I don't smell coffee. Like, it doesn't smell like Maxwell House or something, you know? It smells more like vanilla, maple, and whatever Tonka is. I don't know. All right. So, I gotta read this to you guys. It's funny. We're laughing about this. Hold on. This person is so fucking paranoid with the comments that they leave. This is great. This was on B. Ferg's community post this morning. It's like, what the fuck is this? Look at this shit. Oh my god. This person's comments are great. It's funny. It's entertaining. I don't get it. So this is what they write to B. Fergs. The only person I've ever heard insult you was MM. Hold on a second. Let me get her. She put up a community post. So it said, I feel like I spent, this was from days ago, okay? I feel like I spent the afternoon at the zoo watching two filthy monkeys throwing shit at each other. I think she was talking about Tiffany and Laura. This is B. Fergs' post. Need to reevaluate my viewing choices. So then she puts a picture with a bird. It says, at this point, I'm a shit show connoisseur. So this is their fucking comment underneath this, okay? The only person I've ever heard insult you was MM. I'm like, when did I ever insult B. Fergs? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're fighting her battles, lying for her and covering up what she does behind the scenes. And she insults you publicly, constantly laughing my ass off. It's the truth. Like, when? B. Fergs, when have I insulted you publicly? You're so brainwashed. You insult people with what you know MM actually does. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? When your relationship ends, and it will, all the things you covered up, she'll use against you. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about, dude? She has the malicious and spiteful patterns. All her targets are a deflection. I'm like, all right, dude. In all honesty, no one cares what chat she's in. I'm like, all right, who said? Did somebody say? Like, what is this? I don't understand what this is in response to. Did somebody say that people care what chat I'm in? Like, she wouldn't have a lot of people in her chat if it weren't for you. All this time, I thought that people were coming in here because they like to listen to me. And now I know it's only because of B. Fergs is in my chat. Like, what? Like, what does this mean? So weird. I don't care about my chat. I'm saying what everyone's thinking. Yeah. Everybody's thinking this, dude. Yeah. This is about as dumb as what Laura was thinking last night. If you didn't hear it, let me know. I'll post the link. I don't know what the fuck that means. What would she do? What would she do to you if you said that about her publicly, or anything for that matter? Laughing my fucking ass off. Do you really think anyone's envious? Like, what the? Who the fuck is this person talking to? Yeah, it's definitely a fresh start. Like, what? No one would ever know the two of you were friends. Like, what? B. Fergs is very paranoid now. Look what you did. You made B. Fergs very paranoid. She's going to cry. And so am I. We're both going to cry. Together. Me and B. Fergs have been friends for how many years? They're like, if it ends, and it will. They don't understand, right? My friendship with Tiffany and my friendship with Laura fell out because they're fucking crazy people. Like, B. Fergs is a normal person, you know? Tiffany and Laura are fucking toxic individuals. That's why I'm not friends with them anymore. They're like my targets. It's like, I don't have any targets, dude. It's fucking YouTube. You take this shit a little too seriously. But anyway, speaking of targets, right? We might as well just refer to them as targets. Laura had some fucking weird live last night. The shit was fucking weird, right? Every comment is incoherent psychobabble, right? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't, like, where does any of that shit come from? From B. Ferg's post talking about how she's, like, watching a shit show. I don't know. This person's, like, way too deep into, like, YouTube. Just way too fucking deep into like people's thoughts, people's opinions, people's minds, what's going on, what's not going on. All right, let me share this. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. So Laura went live last night, and I'm like, what in the actual fuck are you talking about, Laura? I think it was like one of those situations where she just needed to go live to make some money, you know, like some super chats and donos and shit. And she was like, it's like, and now deep thoughts with Laura Perplexed. Like Laura, what the fuck were you talking about, dude? Yeah, they think they're saying profound shit, but they're really just saying a bunch of fucking doo-doo. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? It is entertaining, though. Oh, I saw another comment of theirs. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Cuz, I need this to be seen. Hold on. Hold on. I saw another comment of theirs this weekend. Oh, and then we got Tiffany. But hold on. Let me find this real quick if I can. Oh, yeah, this one. Wait, is this it? Come on. Yeah, here we go. Motherfucker. Let me show you guys one while we're on the topic. While we're on the topic. While we're on the topic. All right, hold on. Before we get to this, let me show you this one first. All right. So this one I took myself here. Because Corey's fucking randomly tagging me in her post. Like, these people are fucking crazy, bro. She's like, just tags me for no fucking reason. Notice every time she hasn't been live in a while, she needs money. She starts bitching about not getting donos and how she's not appreciated for reading chat every time. Every fucking time, Capone, she does this. Because she's sitting around thinking, why am I not doing as good as these people? But we'll get to that in a second. Look at this fucking shit right here. Fuck the rest of it. Hold on. They think every account is me. There's this person named Freeside Mobster, so it must be me, right? Because, you know, mobster. I'm the only one who ever thought of that word. But wait, I don't even care about this. Look at this. Fucking, is that profile pic Alicia's invisible FBI friend? So scary. Come for me. I'm dying to get up on a panel and go off on both of them. How many fucking times have I put a link in my chat for this asshole? Come on, you little fucker. I know you're watching. I know you're fucking out there watching, you little bitch. Come on up. There's the fucking link. You little fuckbag. Get up here. You're dying to get up here. Although I've put my link in the chat for you about 400 times and you've never fucking taken it. Someone needs to step up and lead the misled. This person is having a conversation with Crazy Corey. Alicia, the professional photographer, has her chin coming out the back of her neck. Whatever. She steals clients' faces. Let's go. Come on, motherfucker. Come for me. I'm dying to get up on a panel and go up on both of them. Go off on the both of them. Let's go. There's the fucking link, you piece of shit. Let's go. Let's go. Bitch. Here you go. I know you're fucking watching. You have no life. You have no fucking life. So, you don't have a job, clearly. You have all day to sit there and watch, write these fucking ridiculously long comments about fucking nothing. So there's the link, bitch. Take it, you little motherfucker. All right, let's go. All right, so Laura decides to go live and whine, basically. Ash, I have no fucking idea. It's Fresh Start. It's whoever was, running the Fresh Start, the wrong one. It's the same person.
Sorry, Angel.
They got fucking blue balls is more like it. All right.
Did I miss anyone so far?
I don't think it's Laura. I mean, it could be, but they sound like Laura sometimes. They're definitely brainwashed by her.
Yeah, I made a new intro before.
Oh.
So how you guys doing today? Hey, So.
Oh, sorry. This is a little fast. Hold on. I'll put it on 125. It's a little more tolerable. Trust me. There's a lot of dead air.
Sorry, I haven't been on all weekend. Hey, Avery. I haven't been on all weekend. I've had my reasons, but nothing to do with YouTube. Just trying to get shit done. But I got the dresser done, and it took me, I was literally, did it for like
Who admitted to being fresh start?
14 hours straight.
Laura?
I was up until 8 o'clock in the morning because they had to come get it. Because, you know, they had the U-Haul yesterday.
Yeah, Laura's dresser. We won't talk about that.
Just an absolute nightmare. And then I was like tired. I'm like, you
Nightmare's right.
know what? I am too old to be up this late. I'm just too old to stay up like this. So I've tried to go to sleep and I couldn't fall asleep. And
yeah, Tiffany had some shit to say too. Hold on, I'll look for that.
So then I went to bed early last night, and all these things ran through my mind, and then I couldn't sleep, and I kept waking up, and then I had weird nightmares, and I'm just, my brain is like on overload. I can't handle it. So thank you guys, and I hope
that probably happens very easily in her world.
You guys watch the video of the dresser. I worked very, very hard on it.
Yeah, it looks that way.
But I can't seem to get like my groove back, you know? Tomorrow I have my appointment with my radiologist to do the scanning thing.
Right, I don't care about this stuff.
For all my stoners, check out this channel. This channel is whack.
I don't care about this. We're going to fast forward.
I just found it a couple of minutes ago. I was like, what is this? This is crazy.
All right.
Oh, you know that channel, Grammy Rita?
Lots of dead air in this one. That channel's
nuts. Absolutely nuts. All right. Hey, Aussie True Crime.
Oh, Life Rewinded. Go in her shorts, I think. It's bad.
All right, so let me put a disclaimer in what I got to. The disclaimer that I'm putting on the live is that
I'm a big whiny crybaby. Hold on. Oh, all right. All right, let me finish playing this.
I'm not trying to offend anybody. I am not trying to take away from anybody. I am not saying that anybody is.
So she's like, I'm going to talk a bunch of shit, but I'm not trying to offend anybody. Okay?
Right or wrong. I'm just giving my opinions and my thoughts on the subject. Okay?
A subject that she literally made up in her head.
Also, a lot of people have asked me privately, how did I know the grandmother was involved before anybody said anything?
Oh my God.
2 days ago?
I don't know what she's talking about here.
I'm going to tell you guys collectively, so I don't have to discuss it individually. I was in a 6-year custody fight from the depths of hell.
6 years, Laura.
Every single thing that could go wrong in that fight went wrong. So when I heard on the news, I was listening to a news report, and I heard that the grandma.
All right, I'm just going to skip through this because I don't even know what she's talking about.
Nobody took me seriously. 24 hours later, guess who gets arrested? Grandma. I was like, wow.
Wow.
I was like, I told you guys. Only because when the news report said that she's the one that fought, I was like, I knew it. I knew it. It had to be.
Laura knows everything in every custody case because she had a custody case that lasted 6 years.
So that's how I knew the grandma.
Wait, the grandmother got arrested? I'm lost. I completely shut down to that case because of the shit show that people have made it. It's disgusting. Oh, real quick before we go on with this. Hold on a second. So I left a comment for Tiffany, not for Tiffany, on the Kool-Aid channel. Now, mind you, Kool-Aid's channel is like brand new, or at least I think it is, right? I wrote, Kool-Aid is back. These two are equally as trashy. Tiffany didn't support Laura's trashing of Alicia as she does the same thing she was allegedly upset about. Now, mind you, this was from 6 days ago, okay? Trust and believe that Tiffany was upset about another thing that Laura had said or done, and she used Alicia's situation to triangulate. Tiffany and Laura deserve one another, okay? That's all I said. It's true. I think it's true, right? Tiffany must have seen it. I don't know. She must have fucking found my comment somehow, even though she has me blocked. I'm pretty sure she has me blocked. She has had me blocked for quite some time. So hold on a second here. Tiffany's had me blocked because I can never see her comments anywhere. Like if she comments, I'll see her like name and then I'll see people talking to her in chats and then I'll go look and I'm like, all right, she has me blocked. So hold on a second. Because I can't see what she's saying. I don't know what this girl's like fucking smoking. Well, I do know what she's smoking. She's fucking smoking fucking weed, but I don't know if she's sneaking a little fucking crack, a little sprinkle some crack in that shit, in her blunts or something. Sprinkle some crack on it. I don't know what's going on there, but like, I guess she made this community post. Somebody sent it to me the other day. Liana, I don't know why I'm looking. That was my comment, okay, under a video. Liana, I don't know why I'm looking at comments of you speaking for me where it concerns Laura. Don't do that. Like, shut the fuck up, Tiffany. Like, girl, who the fuck do you think you're talking to here? I would love to know who the fuck you think you're talking to. I'm not scared of you, you fucking asshole. Like, who the fuck don't do that? Like, shut the fuck up. I'm giving my opinion, Tiffany. I'm not speaking for you. I'm speaking for myself. Okay? I don't talk for other. Unlike you, I don't speak for other people. When words come out of my mouth, it's for myself. It's my own thoughts and opinions. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. So, she got so triggered over that little comment. Fuck out of here. Get off YouTube. Just like your buddy Laura. Oh, shit. You need to get off YouTube if you can't handle other people fucking commenting and giving their opinions. These people seriously fucking think that they could, like, rule people on YouTube. It's insane. What's this? Oh, my God. A whole nother long one. What is this? Imagine wanting someone to mention you for 3 whole entire years and you never do. You'll have to grow your channel off Laura. She's the only one dumb enough to mention you. I will never give you the recognition you desperately want. Is this to me? Over here on my platform. Except how many fucking community posts have you written to me? I'm not subscribed to you, Tiffany, so if people didn't send me this shit, I wouldn't even fucking see it, because I honestly don't care. So you could screenshot this too, because it's all you're ever gonna get. Speaking of vegetables, Liana, in these 3 whole years, have you started cooking dinner for your family yet? Really, Tiffany? That's the best you got? I mean, at least I actually cook my food, instead of, shoving it in my asshole. But, yeah. Or are you still eating Panera bread because you can't fucking boil water? I love Panera bread. I still do eat Panera bread, Tiffany. Thought you had concrete to ship. Dude, this is so lame, Tiffany. You need help, girl. That's... golf claps on that one, Tiffany. Wow. Oh my God, my feelings are so hurt. Go shove a carrot up your ass, bitch. And take a picture of it. Wow, Tiffany, you really got me with the Panera bread. Oh my God, I love Panera bread, guys. It's a big secret. I've never told anybody. She's letting all my fucking skeletons out of the closet. I can't boil water, guys. She got me. Oh my God, shots fired. This girl's so stupid. Tiffany, are you still almost burning your house down because you're fucking stoned when you're cooking? This bitch who puts everything, all her scraps that she gets from the fucking church donation bin in the fucking in a crock pot. She cooks everything in a fucking crock pot. Yeah, Tiffany, let me make your fucking dump cakes or whatever the fuck it is that you make. That's better. Here you go. Here's all the scraps. Oop, don't touch that carrot. That one was in my fucking anus. I mean, really? Girl. Panera is fucking good. I love it. Fucking eat Panera every day. How you like that, Tiffany? Are you mad because you can't afford it? Because you got to go to the fucking pantry to get your fucking soup? Fuck out of here. All right, back to Laura. Stupid ass. I mean, really.
And like I said, I didn't know the case that well at all. But hearing that the grandmother is the one that fought.
That's my jam right there. Panera bread. The broccoli cheddar soup and the mac and cheese. It's fucking divine. It's divine. Oh my God. Makeup Mobster doesn't like cooking, even though she admittedly always tells everybody. I'm going to use it as an insult. Because I have to cook every day. Because I just chop vegetables and meat and put random things in crock pots and call it dinner.
And the grandmother's the one that took away custody. That made me know grandma is one shady bitch.
All right, we don't care.
It's conversation.
Laura knew everything, guys. She solved the crime before it was solved.
There's a lot of crazy people in this community.
Okay, here we go. Now, the Clipper channel clipped this morning, but they, like, for some reason, it's on, like, children. Check it out, song by Glocky's Gold. Let's go. He sounds like Tiffany at the chorus. Get out of here. Glock key. I'm sorry, that's really fucking funny. Death Row Records. If you don't want to worry about a producer that's all up in the videos, all on the records, come to Death Row. Oh my God. It's fucking hilarious. You're not, yeah, you know your life is trash when you come back from sticking carrots up your asses, go to Panera. Yeah. I swear to God, she ruined broccoli cheddar soup for me because there's little carrots in there.
Okay. There are...
I can't think of carrots without thinking of Tiffany shoving them up her ass and taking pictures of it. Unfortunately.
Lots and lots and lots of...
I mean, of all the things you could stick in your ass, really. Like, dude, like, you Tiffany, go get a dildo, bro. Like, they're not that expensive. I mean, I don't know. I never bought one, but I'm going to assume that they're not that expensive. You know, like, go to Spencer's Gifts. I'm sure they have something that's, like, clean that you could stick in your fucking self and photograph. Like, why vegetables, bro? Why? If that was me, I would... A lot of her buddies, Tiffany's buddies, they're coming under my post, right? And hold on a second. They're coming under my posts. And they're like, didn't you, weren't you naked? And I'm like, yeah, dude, by accident. First of all, yes. Right? Second of all, these motherfuckers act like they ain't never seen a fucking naked body in their lives before. Like... Have you ever been to a nude beach? Probably not, because you probably live, I don't know, maybe you've never been to a beach, but like, holy shit, dude, it's a naked body. You're that fucking bothered by a naked body, like, you need to grow up. Either you're extremely immature, or, I don't know what the problem is. But hold on, because look, here's her little buddies, and we know that these are the people that come from, it has to be like Tracy or one of those people, because Tracy just loves to bring the shower thing up, because she thinks like, ooh, wow, I'm so scared. Wow, my own naked body. But like, all right, dude, it's a little different getting out of a shower and sticking carrots in your fucking vag or your ass or whichever place you like to stick them. So, here. They go like this. Chessie, interesting name. Aren't you the one who stepped out of the shower naked during a live? Be careful when throwing rocks. I'm like, oh no, what are you going to do? And then you got this one. This has to be Tracy. In their defense, that was kind of comical and gross for you to do during a live. I'm like, okay, well, I didn't do it on purpose, and it was comical. You got that right. But, like, nobody fucking cares. Please don't compare that to somebody who's literally shoving vegetables in their orifices and photographing it to send to strange men on the internet. Like, that's totally different, dude. But, yeah. The shower thing. You got me. I love the things that these people come for me for. It's like, oh my God, you like Panera. Oh my God, you have a naked body under your clothes. Oh my God, guys. All right.
Mental health issues in this community. There's a lot of crazies in this community.
So here we go.
And there's a lot of normal people in this community.
Gee, thanks, Laura. We didn't already know that.
And there's people that put on a front. There's people that are not sincere.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? I didn't come out of the shower with carrots sticking out of my ass. Like, I literally had a towel on. It was a very normal thing, just not at a very normal time. But, like, I had a towel and I adjusted my towel and whoops, flashed everybody. Like, oh, well, you guys never seen boobs before? Like, get over yourselves. Like, whatever. It's not that big of a deal.
People that believe in the bullshit that comes out of their mouth. And there's people that know they're full of shit. Like, absolutely full of shit. And I've been thinking about this a lot the last...
Oh, Mama T-Belly. That would be Tiffany who puts things in her orifices. Then photographs herself doing so and sends it to men on the internet.
2 days. Yeah, lots of drug addicts, lots of criminals, lots of felons. I'm not even going there. I'm not...
Tiffany's staying on the phone with Benny Keys during his court stuff and telling him to leave. Telling her to leave him the fuck alone. Wait, what? 13 hours? That doesn't surprise me. She has no life. Benny Keys admitted later he made that story up to embarrass Tiffany and that none of it was true. Well, it's still funny.
So. Not even talking that.
I don't doubt that she sent him pictures. Dewan, you know what? I am going to disagree with you there. I'm going to disagree with you with Benny Keys there. He might have, because they made up, he might have said that, but trust and believe. That happened.
But
that happened.
A lot of judgment. Lots and lots and lots of judgment in this community. And everybody seems to think that their way is right, that their mentality is right.
So Laura is going to use mentality because that's another, that's just one of the 3 words that she knows. Their mentality is right.
That their moral compass.
Moral compass, guys. I'm going to do Laura Bingo, where we just cross it off. It's like, oh, she said moral compass, cross it off. She said fucking mentality, cross it off.
Should apply to everybody. And I'm going to say what I said a long time ago.
Their mentality, their moral compass.
I call total bullshit. And anybody that's falling for it, you really need to think again.
Falling for what?
And the reason I'm saying that is because
I actually played bingo for the first time in I don't even know how many years the other night at my son's school. They had this bingo thing. And I fucking won, dude. I won crap, but I gave my son the prizes. I didn't take the prize. It was for kids. But I won 2 times in a row. I was like, oh my God. I think that's the first time in my life that I ever won bingo. Ever. My son was all mad because they had all the teachers, I think each class put together a gift basket and they raffled the gift baskets off. So stupid me. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I buy 6 tickets. I think it was 6 for $5. So they give you those paper tickets and they tell you to write your name on one side and then drop the other side in the fucking thing. Stupid me. I dropped the side without my name in the bag for each one. And he was all mad. He was blaming me because I didn't win the gift basket. Meanwhile, my friend was there that I've known since I was in 7th grade. She was my mom's nurse. Her kids go to the same school as me. So we were hanging out. We sat together. And dude, her son won 12 gift baskets. I was like, what the fuck? I was so funny. Every 2 seconds you hear her son's name being called. There was 80 something gift baskets and he won 5 of them. I'm like, holy shit. My son was all upset. I'm like, dude, it's not my fault that they didn't pick my name out of the thing. The number was on the ticket. So, I mean, they still would have been able to read it. I'm like, I just have no luck. I'm like, you brought the wrong parent with you. So, to this. All right. But it was fun. But they did the bingo weird. It was okay, now you have to get a T. Now you have to get an X. Is that a thing? I don't know. I haven't played bingo in so long.
I'll give you an example that I've always used. Popcorn Planet.
Laura, it's Popcorned Planet, first of all. And second of all, what is with her obsession with this guy?
And I use them as an example. Hey, Lily. Hey, Jim Dangle. I use them as an example. Hey, Alyssa. Because they were the first people that I ever saw right on the bottom that they will not even acknowledge you unless you pay them.
Oh, thank you. I hate, thank you for the super chat. I hate when she does the moral compass shit as an excuse for vile behavior. What if someone's moral compass says murder is okay, Laura? Is it okay then? Girl, I don't even understand what she's talking about here. So she's comparing Popcorn to Planet. Okay, not Popcorn Planet, Laura. It's Popcorned Planet. To like people in this community. It's like, Laura, that guy gets like thousands of people in his chat every time he goes live. So like for him, it's probably a lot easier, you know, for him to like answer comments that are, you know, super chats. It highlights it, dude. I mean, I don't personally care for that guy. Just quite honest, like during the Johnny Depp trial, I think I found his channel and I was like, oh my god, this guy's so boring. Like, I don't know. I just can't with him. He annoys me. He irks me. But like, I'm not into him. But he gets 1,000 people plus in his chat every time he's live. So why are you even comparing that channel with this channel? Doesn't even make any sense. Or with your channel or any channels in this community.
And I watched people in their chat.
Andy's saying a never-ending story to me, and I never gave him a dime. Like, I mean, plus on top of that, he's usually got like 3 or 4 people up on his panels, from what I remember. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
Pay them.
Ew, Wog, he's talking about intercourse that has no libido. Yeah, alcohol will do that. Yeah, well, ugh.
Just to be noticed.
Yeah, she definitely spends too much time focusing. What this really comes down to is that Laura's wondering why she's not making money. So this is what she thinks about in her spare time.
And I always thought it was like, wow. Hey, Peggy. Like, wow. Really? $24.99. They'll actually stop what they're saying to acknowledge you. And people pay it. Absolutely pay it. Now, I've heard they may have changed their ways a little because they're not as busy as they were.
They're not as busy.
Nerd Addict followed suit with what they do.
Nerdy Addict, Laura, not Nerd Addict. Oh, my God.
A lot of people do that. And a lot of creators do that. But I don't ever hear anybody calling them out.
Okay, nobody's calling them out because nobody fucking cares. Literally nobody besides you cares. That Popcorned Planet only answers people who super chat him. That's why nobody's calling it out. Because to a lot of the rest of us, it's not even an issue because he gets thousands of people in his chat every time he goes live. And so it's pretty hard to sit there and read chat when he has like a show. He actually goes online and has like a plan, okay? And then he has other people up on his panel. And how rude would it be for him to constantly be interrupting people to, you know, be like, oh, thanks for the super chat. Oh, you know, this, oh, let me read this comment. Let me read this comment. Let me read that comment. And like, I don't even know if that's true because I don't watch the guy. That's another reason why nobody's calling this out, Laura, is because a lot of us don't even watch the guy. I personally can't stand the guy, so I don't watch him. It's pretty simple. I have no interest in watching that guy. He annoys me. And the people he has up on his channel, that one girl that's from like, I don't know, she's from like England or something. She's constantly screaming all the time. I can't watch him. So I don't. So why do people have to call it out though? She's like, I don't understand why people aren't calling it out. Probably because nobody's watching it, dude. You know? I mean, but there's a big difference in the amount of people that the guy gets in his chats and the amount of people that you get in your chats. That's why. I mean, it's like, what the fuck?
I don't hear anybody, really except myself, ever call out Popcorn Planet for that.
Popcorned Planet, and that's because you're the only one watching him that cares about his money. Who gives a shit? Nobody cares. Why? Yeah, and Laura Logic. Call out the people you don't watch.
I've never even really called them out per se. I've just kind of mentioned it. But why don't people call it out? I'll tell you why. Because it's their channel.
No, because we don't fucking care, dude. There's nothing to call out. I totally understand why a person like that with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers and thousands of people in his chat would only read super chats that have, would only read comments that have super chats. They stand out, and it's like, then, if he didn't read them at all, she'd be calling him out for that. She'd be like, oh, people are super chatting him and he doesn't read the comments. So it's like, dude, he's reading their comment. He's thanking them for the super chat by reading their comment. I really don't see a problem with that at all. When somebody super chats me here, although you don't have to, okay, but I'm gonna read their comment out loud when they super chat me. I mean, it's just a respectful thing to do. Clearly, you don't have to super chat me. I still read comments. I try to read as many as I can, but it's hard. I think everybody understands that. So I don't know. She always gets down into like the semantics of like these things. Like the way her brain works is crazy to me.
They could do whatever the fuck they want on their channel.
Maybe it's not their moral compass. Oh. Yeah, exactly. They could do whatever the fuck they want.
I may have a small opinion about it. Like I'm kind of like, whoa. But it's their channel. They have every right to run their channel any way they want.
Yeah, exactly. I certainly won't pay $24.99 just to have a creator read my comment, and I likely won't comment in a chat that happens in, because what's the point? Exactly.
It's not my business to say otherwise. Like I said, I may have an opinion in passing, but it's not my business. It's their channel.
It seems like it's your business because this isn't the first time we've heard you mention this.
Oh, yeah, it is, Cinnamon.
Yeah, the girl Steph. Sorry, I can't take her. She's always yelling.
And most channels, even if they're not big, they follow that suit. I see Vinnie Politan following that suit.
Yeah, exactly. Like Rwanda. She's amazing. She can read the whole 10 people that type in her chat.
Doesn't acknowledge anybody unless it's a super chat.
Laura, Vinnie Politan, I'm glad she learned his name, that it's not Politano, but like, again, you're comparing somebody who has, I've been in Vinnie Politan's chats before. There's thousands of people in his chats, but I've actually seen him read comments that don't have super chats attached to them. But again, he goes on his stream with a plan, like he goes on his stream with a plan, a topic that he's discussing, and then he does his little spiel and then he reads chat. That's what most of those people do. What Vinnie Politan doesn't do is he doesn't, scream at people in his chat, and she doesn't understand it. She doesn't get it. He doesn't call people out, he's just covering that topic. But again, you're comparing somebody who gets thousands of people in their chat to people in our little shitty community here.
So where do we draw the line?
Why do we have to draw a line? Good morning.
Is it based on their background? Is it based on their history? Because for me personally, I get why Vinnie Politan does it. He's used to not having to see anything. I doubt he...
This is our logic. He's used to not having to see chat, so that's why he does it. Or, oh my God, dude.
Even keeps his damn chat open. He's not used to having a chat.
Yeah, Laura, that's it. That's it. You got it.
But he's being respectful by reading super chats. I get that. Vinny's a real reporter. But when he's on YouTube, he's a YouTuber. He's no different than anyone else.
No, he's Vinnie Politan on YouTube, Laura. He's still that guy from Court TV who has a following because he's a famous reporter, a somewhat famous reporter, right? And he has a following, and that following watches his YouTube channel. So no, he's still Vinnie Politan when he comes on here. I really doubt if his name was Vinny fucking Barbarino. No, that's somebody famous. But I'm just saying, like, if his name was like Vinny Smith, like, I highly doubt people would be watching him. He'd get as many people in his chat. He's still Vinnie Politan when he's on YouTube. She's like, he's just a normal person when he comes here. No, he's still Vinnie Politan. People are coming to his chat because he's Vinnie Politan, not because he's Vinnie the schmo, you know, from down the block. She just don't get it, bro. Yeah, she doxed her daughter's dorm, which I won't be showing on here. Not dorm, apartment.
And I think
I definitely won't be showing that, so.
That's where I have the problem. I think the problem that I have is...
What's the problem, Laura?
If someone doesn't like you, if someone doesn't think you're a good person, then they'll say you're a grifter. They'll say you're e-begging.
Oh my God, bro. How does she not fucking get the difference, dude? Laura, here's the difference, okay? I see Beefers. It's not coming up until the end. I already seen this. I'll know when she's about to show the apartment. I'm not showing it on here, dude. I would never do that. And I don't know why she did that, but I certainly won't be showing her daughter's and her daughter's boyfriend, who I don't even know if he fucking is okay with that, on here. I would never do that. Here's the difference, Laura. The people that get called grifters have no background in true crime. Okay, Vinnie Politan is a reporter. He's a reporter. You know, he has credentials. Betty Bullhorn, we'll just use her for example. She is not a reporter. She is not anything. Okay, she's a criminal, in fact. Okay, she's had several charges on her. And that is why she is a grifter, because we don't believe that she's doing anything good for these cases. It's not because I don't like her, you know, it's because I can tell that she's full of shit. You know, my feelings about her have nothing to do with it. But yeah, when you're right, I don't see Vinnie Politan soft begging for household shit or personal items. Right. Right. Vinnie was also an attorney. That's right. Like Betty Bullhorn, when she gets on here and she has a wedding list and she's marrying herself and she has $1,000 cameras that we know she doesn't even know how to use because she's like, how do you work this thing? She doesn't know how to use. That's a grift. That's a grift. Vinnie Politan has his own cameras, dude. You don't need to fucking have people in his chat buying him cameras. Like, what does she not get about this? Ebergy. How does she not see the difference?
You're doing this, you're doing that.
Because this is really about her. She's like, why are people calling me a grifter when I'm, you know, doing this? But Laura, you never stick to true crime content long enough to know if you will ever make it as a true crime YouTuber.
These people aren't doing anything more than anybody else.
She's like, they're not doing... No, they are. Vinnie Politan gets up on his live streams. Popcorn Planet gets up on his live streams. They have a topic at hand. They have panel guests. Whatever their thing is. Whatever their show is. And they stick to just that, dude. That's why. It's not because people like them or don't like them or whatever.
Heard the comeback is people lie. Well, guess what? I've heard Joseph Morris lie multiple times. He's got, what, 500,000 subscribers now? I don't hear anyone calling him out.
Oh my God, Laura, people call that guy out. I've heard people calling him out. But again, why do we have to call out people we don't watch? If you see something on here that you think is wrong, why the fuck don't you call it out? Why do you need other people to call it out for you? People who don't watch this person have to call it out. It doesn't make sense. I call out the things that I personally see. Okay? I can't watch everybody on this platform. I don't have the time to sit there and be like, what's Popcorn Planet doing? What's Joseph Morris doing? What's Vinnie Politan doing today? I don't have that kind of time. Most of us don't. You do, but the rest of us really don't. I'm lucky I could keep up with the few people on here that I do keep up with. It's like, oh my God.
Hey, Debbie, I don't hear anyone calling him out.
Because nobody cares, dude. And not for nothing, my little dinky fucking channel over here, even if I called him out, what is it going to do, Laura? I have like fucking like 8,000 subscribers. Do you really think that that's going to do anything? Come on. I've got no energy today.
Yeah, but you want to know something, Cinnamon? And then I'm not going to be looking at chat while I explain this because I get thrown off track.
Oh my God.
But it's kind of like a wedding. I give it away for free. So why would people pay?
Wait, what? Can we go back to that? It's kind of like a wedding. Huh?
Be looking at chat while I explain this because I get thrown off track. But it's kind of like a wedding. I give it away for free. So why would people pay?
What the fuck does that mean? It's kind of like a wedding. I give it away for free. What a wedding? How is this like a wedding? What is she talking about? Laura has her own channel. She needs to stop trying to run everyone else's channel and focus on her own. She could call it out on her own. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. I don't know why I don't know about every injustice in the world. I should be calling everything out. Even if you never heard of them, yeah. Could anybody explain the wedding reference here? It's kind of like a wedding. I'm so lost where the wedding thing came from. Yeah, really, weddings are not free. See, you are supposed to give a gift when you go to a wedding. I don't know if she understands this, but when you go to a wedding, you're supposed to give a gift that at least covers your seat and your dinner. Okay? So, yeah, it's not exactly free when you go to a wedding.
I give it away for free. But a lot of the
guys, Laura gives it away for free.
People, hey Jane, a lot of the
why to buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
People that
well, in a sense, you do pay to go to a wedding because you're given a gift, you know?
See,
it's kind of your gift is at least has to cover your food and everything. It should. And then some.
We'll spend in here. I see give plenty of donations in other chats. So it's not that it's
so now she's calling her own chat out. Did you hear that? Hold on, let me go back. Oh my God.
That I see will spend in here. I see give plenty of donations in other chats.
So now she's calling her chat out. She's like, there's people I see in here that give plenty of money away in other chats, but not in her chat. I cannot believe this.
So it's not that it's like they're broke.
Wow.
Why would they give me? Because I give it away for free.
Oh, okay. So what she's trying to say here is that she reads comments for free. This is what Laura was sitting around thinking of all weekend while she was painting mushrooms on a dresser, okay? And fucking leaves and all sorts of crazy shit and just overdoing it as per usual. She was like, why is it that I don't get super chats? So she must have seen somebody from her, like a regular from her little chat here in another chat giving money away, you know? And she's thinking in her head, why is it that person doesn't give me $24.99 super chats? How do I get those? I got it. You know, like the little light bulb went off ding on her head. And she was like, it's because I read comments for free. That must be it. That's it. That has to be it. It's always about money. Always for her. Why isn't Laura getting... Laura doesn't put the work in. That's really what it comes down to. Okay? Laura the Picasso DOI decoupage. I don't even think that's decoupage. It looked like she stenciled that shit on. Okay, so Laura, so these people put the work in. I think that's why they get rewarded, you know? Like, and you don't. You just want to come up here and talk a bunch of shit. You don't do research and you want people to pay you, you know? But those people have a program. Like, they have like a show that they put on. They have topics that they cover. They stick to those topics. It's totally different. Oh my God, dude. She don't get it. Like, there's no way I would ever compare my garbage ass channel to Vinnie Politan's channel or to Popcorn Planet or anybody, because I have a doo-doo garbage channel. Like, I don't even go on camera half the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, it's so ghetto. It's whatever you want to call it. It sucks. Okay, my channel is like the dollar store version of fucking Vinnie Politan's channel. Like, you know, it's like, it's just not even comparable to their channels. You know, my channel sucks, dude. Sucks. Half the time I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm like fucking, you know, can't find things or whatever. I get kicked off my own fucking stream. Like, I don't have the equipment. I don't have the I just don't have it, you know? I'm not there. And I don't care though. I would never compare myself to those channels because my channel just sucks. I love the Dollar Tree too.
That I've noticed. And I said, once I really start seeing that, I'm going to stop looking at chat so much. And I'm not talking about members.
So now she's threatening her chat. Why did she paint mushrooms on a dresser? Girl, I don't know. I don't know if she was eating mushrooms and then decided to put mushrooms on a dresser. She said that's what her daughter wanted. I don't know. Sounds weird. But wait, hold on. Power to the doo-doo garbage people. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
And I said, once I really start seeing that, I'm going to stop looking at chat so much. And I'm not talking about members. I'm talking about just subs. I don't mean members or candle customers. So if you're a member, a candle customer, this doesn't include you.
Dude, like what? So, all right. So for regular subs, now I don't even know how she's going to decipher this because there's a lot of people that like purchase from me that I don't even know what their YouTube name is because like in order to know that I would have to know what their real name is from YouTube. So like there's a lot of people, I would say the majority of people that buy from me, I don't know what their YouTube name is because that's not a requirement to buy from me. Like, it's to tell me what your YouTube name is. Like, there has been people that follow Laura that have purchased from me. Her people that I didn't even fucking know. I had no idea until they emailed me and I was like, holy shit, this is one of Laura's people, dude. They bought something from me. I didn't even know. So like, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to look in my chat right now, except for maybe a few people and be like, oh, you know, you're a customer of mine. So like, you're going to sit there, Laura, and decipher like who's a customer, who's this. I mean, members, it's a little easier because you guys are, you know, green or whatever. But like, yeah, if she doesn't read chat, she has no content. That's a good point, Purple Rain. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be impossible for me to sit here and like scan through my chat, like who has purchased something from me, who hasn't, you know, and then weed those out and then only read those comments. Like, Laura, God, man. Like, and like, she's threatening her chat. Like, guys, I'm not talking to you. This fucking asshole, this Burgundy Blues asshole that writes all these comments, why are they not seeing this? Do you think that this is normal behavior to threaten your chat if they don't super chat you? Like a little child, I'm not going to read your comments if you don't give me money. Like, what the fuck? What is this? In a Japanese wedding, you have to bring 2 to 3 gifts. One for the groom family, one for the bride family, one to bring the aunt. Oh, that's pretty cool. I actually like that. I like that idea rather than just handing money over in an envelope. I mean, like, you would think that this is normal behavior? It's totally about the money. How could this not be about the money?
But I want to get out what I have to say before looking at chat. That's why I'm not really looking at chat.
She's not looking at chat really because she's like, if you don't give me money, I'm not going to look at your comment.
Because then I get thrown off.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
So
I guess Laura was looking at her. Oh, thank you, perplexed #1 fan. Burgundy Blue is Laura 100%. You think so? Yeah, might be. Yeah, they prefer babble in her comments instead. Exactly. Dude, I mean, this is just, none of this makes sense. Like, she was sitting around this weekend. She probably looked at her analytics and it tells you how much money it actually, yeah, they're never in her chats. I know that, I've noticed that. They only go in her comment section and never actually show up in her chat, which is interesting. Like, she was probably sitting around looking like, oh, I didn't make enough money, this past month, because again, YouTube and super chat and all that shit, it just kind of waxes and wanes. Like, you can't, that's why I don't know how she depends on it, because it's so up and down. It really is. It just does. I can't like make sense of it. Sometimes I try, like, I made more money in December, which I would have thought would have been like a slower month for me because, people have to buy Christmas gifts and this and that, than I did in like March. Like, I can't really figure out how it is, like, I can't figure out why it is like that. But I've been monetized for years now, and it's always been like that. It's just always like an up and down. Like, you just don't know. Like, you could make a lot one month and then make nothing the next month. It really just all depends. Like, and that's why I don't understand how you could depend on this shit to live. And then sit there crying when you don't get the amount of money. Like, I don't know. It makes her sound, again, ungrateful for what she does get. Like, I'm thankful for every, dollar, every penny I get on here. She makes it sound like she's not when she does this.
I have noticed.
What alt was she busted out on last week talking about her Patreons? Was she? Oh my God.
That recently there's a lot of creators that are calling out people. They're calling out bad behaviors. They're calling out grifting. They're calling out this. They're calling out that.
You just noticed this, Laura? Like, this has been going on for how long?
Day after day after day after day. Where does it get them? Absolutely nowhere.
But do people necessarily want to get anywhere? She counts chat donos, like how many Maddies are left in the vial. That's great.
Doesn't get them anywhere.
Or she looked at her bank account and it was going under the 10,000 that she has to leave in there to feel good. I don't think she has quite that much, Daisy May. You think she has that much?
The only person making money, I'm sorry, not making money.
Oh, it's not about money, Freudian slip.
The only person that they're helping is their own pockets.
Yeah, well, somebody said that Queen Bee got a big donation yesterday in the tune of like $1,000, I guess, to put towards the lawsuit or something. And it was funny because people were saying that, oh, Laura's going to get triggered over this. And here we are.
If you think what somebody is doing is so wrong, then why do you keep replaying it? If you think what someone is saying is so vile, why do you keep replaying it? That's the part I can't get past.
Why do you care, though?
And not only do they...
Burgundy Blue came into my Nothing channel, sent me 2 comments for 2 days, capitalized random words like Laura does, and then went after looks and my sub count, all the things Laura does, it's her. That's really funny. They do a lot of things like Laura, but they write like her. They do a great job of making it look like it's her. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, how'd they find your channel? Anybody that like I mention, they're like in their comment section, like white on rice, like flies on shit, like corn and Laura's shit.
So vile, but they're replaying it and making money on it. How does this make sense?
How does she know what people are making money on here? Like, a lot of people just randomly will super chat you, right? Just like a few people did in here, just so like their comments are noticed, right? How do you know that people are making money on that one specific situation? I think she's talking about Savage here and Burnt Toast. Well, what were they? I don't know. I don't watch. I mean, I watch Burnt Toast. I don't watch Savage, so I don't know. By the way, I did watch a live this weekend, and Corey, you poor little baby. It sounds like you got a couple of people a little upset with you, girl.
If I think that Green does something that is so horrific.
Green.
Is it really that horrific if me, Chain, Sweet One, Soulflow, Jiggy, and Crystal all then replay it on our channel?
Why can't people, like, she still doesn't get how YouTube works, right? Oh, because Savage calls out the tragedy, Pimps, and Burnt Toast calls out Betty. Yeah, I think she's talking about a whole host of people there. That is the only thing Laura does. Researches money and channel status. Yeah, really. I think, like, look, Molly Golightly had her fucking meltdown, right? And everybody was playing it on their channel. Like, that's just how YouTube is. Like, she doesn't get it. Everybody has, they're not reviewing it because it's so horrible. They're reviewing it because they want to give their commentary, excuse me, on the situation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something to say about it. Everybody has a reaction to it. So they're doing their reactions. I find it weird because Laura had a reaction channel at one time, you know, where she was doing like reactions to 90 Day Fiance. It's the same thing, Laura. You know, like people like to react to things and give their opinions about things. That's all it is. She just like can't understand that though. So when something crazy happens in here, everybody is like, oh my God, I want to give my reaction to that. Like, you know, that's YouTube. That's what we do on here. Like, that's the whole fucking foundation of YouTube, basically.
And each one of us make money to replay it.
I mean, like, does she not see? Like, I get, like, in my comment, in my feed sometimes, like kids, young kids will be like, oh, my dad's, you know, first time ever hearing Tupac's Dear Mama. And I'm like, how the fuck did you go this long in your life without hearing Tupac's Dear Mama? I don't know, but I'll see like videos like that, or Tupac's, what do you call it? Diss to, you know, Hit 'Em Up, which is his diss to Biggie and Bad Boy Records and pretty much the whole East Coast, fucking most savage diss track ever written, in my opinion, still to this day. By hands down, the most savage diss track. But anyway, you know, like how you went this far in your life without ever hearing that, I just don't know. But okay. I mean, they used to play it at the club. I don't know. I don't know how you get out without hearing that, but excuse me. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? Like reaction videos are all over YouTube. She just doesn't understand that. Like she's like, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Is it really so bad then? If we're all gonna fucking replay it?
It doesn't matter.
And we're all gonna make money on it? Think about it. Because that's what keeps happening.
Okay, so Laura, either like if you can't beat them, join them. I don't know what to tell you.
That's exactly what keeps happening. Is every single fucking person is replaying somebody's bad behavior. And every single one of them are making money. And honestly, half of them are making money, more money than the person in the first place. How does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense, Laura. Most people aren't doing it for the money factor. See, that's where she's all fucked up. She thinks that in her brain, everything's about making money. So she's like, these people are making money off these people making money. And da, 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 da. Most people, like when I go live in the morning and I'm like, oh, I want to review this. It's not because I want to make money off of it, because I don't even think of that. I think like I want to review this because I have shit to say, you know, about it. Just like this video that she did last night. I'm like, I have shit to say about this because it's ridiculous. But she'll never understand it. She'll never actually listen to what I'm saying. She'll just only be like, oh, MM's coming after me. It's like, Laura, no, I'm just critiquing what you're saying because that's what I want to do. Okay? It's not for money.
Like, honestly, how does that make sense? I can't make logical sense out of that.
Logic. Guys, cross it off on the bingo card. Logic.
And before anybody misconstrues what I'm saying, this is...
Misconstrueds. Misconstrueds? Did she just say misconstrueds? Hold on.
And before anybody misconstrues what I'm saying, this is...
Misconstrueds.
about the money factor. This is about the hypocritical factor.
I think she just realized in her brain, she's like, oh shit, this might sound like I'm really focused on money. Let me fix that.
I see people going after people that bring in 4,000 or 5,000 people in a lot. You know what? I can't even do this without calling out names. So I'm just going to call it out straight out.
Okay, you do that.
If you like the creator that I'm talking about, or I should say the creators that I'm talking about.
Creators?
This isn't against them personally. This is against...
It's like a wedding, you know? I give it away for free. It's like me at prom night, you know? I just give it away for free.
It's not even against anything. It's kind of a discussion. Okay, I'll leave it at that. We'll call it a discussion. I stopped going to T-Rev's channel because I think what he does is...
How does she have time to keep up with all these people?
Absolutely fucking disgusting. I think it's fake. I think it's phony. I think it is vile.
Vile. Bingo. I got bingo.
I think Pascal, I think the exact same way. That's my opinion.
Okay, so then just don't watch them. I don't know who T-Rev is. Who knows?
There's a lot of intricacies of why I have that opinion, okay?
Whoa, that was a big word.
But...
she must have heard somebody say that this weekend. Intricacies. Like, Laura, do you even know what that means? I know, perplexed #1 fan. I know. She gets fucking so triggered.
If I sat there and posted and talked about every single thing that I felt was wrong with his channel and made money on it, what makes me any better than him? Nothing. God. Then I'm just using him to make money because he gets 4,000 people in his live. Now, personally,
oh my God,
I don't mind if someone says something and has an opinion, kind of like what I just did.
What the fuck?
That's my opinion. But to make money on showing how vile they are, that there's something wrong here. Then it becomes totally hypocritical.
I don't know what she's trying to say here.
And my feeling is, and I've said this before, T-Rev, you know, I remember sitting on what's his name's panel, Captain Kurt's panel.
Like, Laura, just don't watch T-Rev. Honestly, like, I review this shit because I think it's so funny. Like, she's so fucking, like... I just can't fucking wrap my brain around this shit. The mental gymnastics that this woman does to figure out why it is that she's not making it on YouTube when the answer is right in front of her face. Literally. Like, look in a mirror, Laura, and just watch a couple of your lives, okay? And the answer is right there. Why are these people, because that's really what this comes down to. Laura is pondering all weekend, you know, while she's sitting there painting fucking through stencils. She's like, why are these people so successful at YouTube and I'm not? And it's like, she has to do all these mental gymnastics to figure out why it is that they're doing better than her. She just doesn't get it. She doesn't realize that it's her personality. It's her lack of consistency. It's like, I know why my channel's in the gutter. You know, I know exactly why. She doesn't know why her channel's in the gutter. She still hasn't figured it out. You know, it's like, for me, I don't care. I know my channel's in the gutter and I'm fine with it. She wants to be at the same stature as these people. She wants to reach that level of YouTube success. And she can't figure out why it is, but it's like, Laura, you already like fucking that ship has sailed, girl. That ship has sailed. Okay, you already ruined your reputation on here. It's very hard once you ruin your reputation on here to get it back, you know. But this kind of shit, this complaining, this babyish, you know, stomping your feet and why me? Why is everybody else getting what I want a cookie? That person has a cookie and that person has a cookie and I want a cookie too. That you sound very childish right now, you know. Just instead of wondering why, just do the work, dude. Like, I don't fucking get it, man. I think it's funny that she's at 53 years old. She cannot figure out why her channel is not going where she wants it to go. Why these people are more successful than her. You know, it's like unbelievable. It's funny.
In the beginning of Kylie Rodney and what's his name? T-Rev came on. I didn't even know it was him. He had like 500 subscribers at that point. He couldn't get people to watch him. Now,
yeah, punk rock girl, she's never gonna get there.
You have, he's getting 4,000 or 5,000 people in a live every single live he does. Who the fuck am I to say that he's doing?
This is fucking hilarious. Corey's in her chat. Unfortunately, you're right. Too much crazy here. Says the craziest of crazy people.
Wrong when he's got 4,000 people in his live.
Oh my God, dude.
I have no business to call him out. Until I'm doing better than him, I have no right. Again, I can have an opinion. I could say that I don't choose to go to that channel because I don't like the way he does things and I think it's fake. That's my prerogative.
0.045. If she was just kind to people, she would see an improvement, but she can't be. She just screams and yells. I'm not saying to be kind to trolls, but don't scream and yell at everyone. Yeah, you'll see. She's gonna, like, lose her ever-loving fucking mind. Hey, Afda, good morning.
But if I'm...
Good morning, PD.
Constantly making money off of showing what he does, doesn't that make me just a grifter in disguise? Kind of.
Grifter in disguise, she was. Worse enough you fell for her. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
If I'm saying that there's a case, I don't even want to use a current case. We'll use a...
I find it quite strange the way you make more money than me. It's like, what case. The fuck, Laura?
I don't know why I can't think of one off the top of my head. Son of Sam. I don't know why it just came up. It's Son of Sam. First one I think of. If I think that Pascal is covering the Son of Sam, totally wrong. Totally wrong. And I think that the Son of Sam, that Pascal is disgusting for what he's saying. But he's pulling 7,000 people in his life. And let's say I have 300. Who the fuck?
Which is usually, that's an exaggeration.
Am I to call him out?
Did you see the comment section after she was done with her live? People were telling her, why people don't like to go up on her channel. They were calling her out for being mean. Oh, get out of here. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Laura, people don't want to take a link because you call them idiots and name calling. Say how stupid they are. You can't have your own opinion in your chat. Then you block them. Go count how many times you called someone a name in just this live alone. If you change this, you would have people take links, in my opinion. Let's see what her answer is to that. Please show me. Swear to God, bro. That's what it says. Please show me when I have ever called someone on my panel stupid. Do we have to go back to when JP came on your panel and you told her she was too stupid? Bro, like, is she serious? Yeah, Corey's a fucking creepy fucking bitch. That would be a never. That would be a never. See, when Laura makes statements like this, it's like, Laura, see, this is why people bring up shit that you did old shit that you did. Because you literally just did it to JP. People don't come on panel because I read their chats. What? She thinks that people don't take links on her panel because she's reading their chat. This is the conclusion she came to last night. You'll see me when I do my social experiment. Oh no, guys. Wow. Yeah, she always calls people who challenge her stupid. They don't want to come up because they see you call people idiots in chat, then block. Okay. And that person, I've never seen them before, but they're right. I'm going to be honest here, Laura. Take it as construction criticism. Now, this is Tragedy Pimps Exposed, okay? Not me trying to be an a-hole at all. And so hopefully it could get better in the future. Also, this isn't why I didn't come up. Refer to my other comment. It's not necessarily when they are on your panel, but sometimes when people have a different opinion in your chat, you respond by making them feel stupid and saying they didn't listen and shouting at them. It happened several times tonight. I think it could be intimidating to people is all. Even though I don't think you do that to someone on your panel, but she has. She absolutely has, okay? People see/hear you doing that to the chatters who have a differing opinion, and it's intimidating to them and mostly others. I don't know about intimidating. It's just like, who wants to deal with being called a fucking idiot, you know? Even if you think their opinion is dumb or stupid, maybe try responding differently. And I think it will help people want to come up on the panel and have a conversation. Just my thoughts, no hate, just want to help. Now, what I find really funny about this is that Laura has always prided herself, okay, on, yeah, you're too stupid to be in my chat, ring a bell. Laura has always prided herself on like not needing people on her panels and how great she is on doing her chats all by herself. She doesn't need any help. She doesn't need anybody to come up. Well, all of a sudden now she wants people to come up on her platform because she sees how much success Queen Bee is having and other people are having with these open panels, So, Laura's just got to copy everybody basically because she just does not have an original thought in her head. So she thinks that that's the problem. That's why she's not making it, is because, people don't want to come on here. It's like she just refuses to see what the actual problem is. In my opinion, it's not about making money off of dead kids. It's about how you do it. I watch and respect plenty of true crime channels who, in my opinion, do it respectfully and responsibly. This community we are in is not true crime. It's trash and drama. Well, I'll agree with you there. For me, it's not about spreading misinformation. It's about staying respectful to the victims and following ethics. It's about sharing what happened factually and sharing the picture of the missing child. The journalism ethics are a great place to start. It's common sense to me. All right, hold on. I'm going to see if we could get to the part about them talking about getting the family up on your panel and feeding them bullshit until they are fighting with the other parents is vile and wrong. I agree with that. Hold on. Where is this person talk about not getting up? Difference between calling it out. The victim families aren't making money at the back. All right, let's see. Laura comes back. That's a long comment. See, this is why I wish you would have come on panel. It's too much to write out and my ADHD won't allow it. No, Laura, you're just fucking lazy. That's what it comes down to. I know, LOL, I hear you. I can't write it all out either. I was way behind, unfortunately, the whole time, but also have bad stage fright. So some people just don't want to come on panel. Why do you never see me on live or panels very often? To be honest, I'm really bad at panels. I can't think straight or get my words out. I freeze, which is, some people are like that. Takes me back to first grade when you had to get up in front of the class and introduce yourself. I just want to pee my pants and run away, which is that's another thing like Laura doesn't realize. Some people don't want to go on panel. Like, they're shy. All right. Does anybody else say, I don't understand the thought behind if they're not talking, they shouldn't care, just don't watch people. Hold on, talk about victims, makeup rumors, don't know. Correcting that, I will. Doesn't have to happen to me to care. It's also about the bigger picture. Laura Nonsense said herself she would rather not have to call those people out. Some of us truly care about what they are doing to victims. They are problematic. A lot of people would still like to be racist and homophobic on here, but luckily it's not allowed. And hopefully doing what these channels are to victims will change soon also. But they are pulling quadruple the numbers, so that's what people want. Oh my God, dude. They don't, Laura, I got a member from someone I have never watched. A lot of what you're saying could be happening due to not only different groups' perspectives on good morals, but it would also be interesting to know the age group of those channels. Whatever. All right. Wow. She just don't get it, dude.
And why would I be repeating the same things that I'm saying are so vile? So the reason I'm getting into this is Laura doesn't, I'm just kind of curious.
And the other thing is like when you go up on Laura's panel, she will literally fucking argue with you. Even when you're giving her great advice or whatever, she will, why don't she as a friend Burgundy, ask her friend Burgundy to take a link? Yeah, that's a great question. Where is that motherfucker, by the way? Hold on. Speaking of, come here, you little bitch. Hold on. Take that link, bitch. All right. Ooh, what did I just do? What the fuck? How'd that happen? That was weird. I don't know what just happened.
Yes. Right. Am I wrong in my thinking? Do you guys share these thoughts? Am I crazy for thinking this way? Like,
yeah, you are.
I just don't know I don't know, I keep seeing it though over and over and over. And I keep listening with, I understand people call it out because they have a strong opinion, or they're calling it out because
I think people call things out for several reasons. Like she does this with people, like she categorizes things. Everything has to be categorized in her brain. It's really weird. You know what I'm saying? It's like it goes with her just black and white thinking. It's all or nothing. It's like people do things for several different reasons, Laura. Not everybody does everything for the same exact reason. I don't think she quite understands that. I kind of feel like she didn't have that many friends growing up or something. Like, I don't know. It's just very odd the way she categorizes things and people.
Want people to believe that they, should feel a certain way, or they feel a certain.
Yeah, Burgundy Blues account was created in January, February. Well, before that, they were called the wrong one. Then they were called Fresh Start. They had several accounts that got terminated. They tried doing a channel, but two channels got shot down. Alicia struck the fuck out of them. And they go after the same people that Laura has problems with. Me, Alicia, they go after the same exact people Laura has problems with. It's very interesting.
Way they want to share it with their audience. I get all that. And that's what I keep hearing. And it's not my business to tell somebody what they should or should not cover on their
Perplexienta
channel.
No, it's not, Laura. So why don't you just worry about your own channel and correct this by doing the right thing on your channel?
However, isn't it the same thing? It's the exact same thing.
No, it's not.
You don't want somebody telling you what you can cover on your channel.
Is she wearing white eyeliner in this picture?
But you're telling somebody else what they can and can't cover on their channel.
Nobody's telling anybody what they can and can't cover. I don't know who she's talking to.
I recently found 3 new TC YouTubers, and had you not been on Brittany's channel the other night, I don't know you were even still here. I loved you when you covered Summer. I thought you went and started. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly J.
Thank you. Thank you. Somebody finally agreed with me. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh my God, dude, the dead air in this live was, it was painful. I have it sped up a little bit too.
Listen, right. If it's a problem for a channel to comment on a problematic channel, but problematic to who? That's my whole point. When these channels are getting 4,000 and 5,000 people every time they go live, they're not problematic. That's what the public wants.
Oh my God, no, Laura. People watch for the shit show. She still doesn't understand that either.
Just because they're problematic to you doesn't make them problematic.
She doesn't understand that not everybody that watches people is supporting the person. A lot of people watch for the shit show. Like, they're like, oh my God, what is this crazy fuck gonna do this time? What bullshit is this person gonna, do this time? And they're watching for that reason. Will Laura meet up at Ryan Upchurch this Friday?
That, good egg, you actually proved what I'm trying to say.
What? How?
Just like if a majority of, if you're in a live and there's only 10 people in there, well, obviously majority of people don't want to watch them. But if you have 4,000, T-Rev literally gets 3,000 to 5,000 every fucking time the dude goes live.
She's so jealous of that. There's a whole, again, there's a whole host of reason why people get more people in their chats. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not so black and white, Laura. That Kelly person is a nice person. There are a couple of people in her chat that are decent people. They just don't go into other channels to learn of her shit. Most of them are crazy. Yeah, I agree with that. Not all are.
That's not a problematic channel. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Rocco. That's not a problematic channel.
Oh my God. Laura, oh my God. She's going to bring up the National Enquirer. I think in a little bit, I think the majority of people know that the National Enquirer is bullshit, right? We all know that it's bullshit. Most of the stories that they used to publish back in the 90s when it was a big thing, the 80s and 90s, the majority of stories that they published, people knew were bullshit, with maybe some hints of truth in it. So we would watch, it didn't stop people from buying the magazine though, right? Because it's like you kind of buy it for that reason. You buy it because you're like, oh, I want to see what kind of bullshit they're going to publish, this week. It's like, I don't know what she doesn't get about that. It's the same thing with some of these channels. It's like people are watching because they're like, oh, what bullshit is this person gonna, pull out of their ass today? She just doesn't get it. And I don't know why that is. She brings up the National Enquirer, but I forget what her analogy was because her analogies usually don't make that much sense.
That may be differing from what you feel.
Or it's the same reason people watch like reality shows. Like, I fucking loved Love and Hip Hop, dude. Because it was a fucking train wreck, dude. Like, who didn't love that Stevie J is, like, cheating on fucking every girl that he's with? And then him and the girlfriend are getting in a fucking fight with each other. Or, you know what I'm saying? When Cardi B came on the show. It's a fucking train wreck, dude. And I love it. We watched Mob Wives because it was a fucking train wreck. She doesn't understand that.
Or what I feel. But that doesn't make them problematic. That's another conversation, Dangle. Constructive criticism, okay. That's kind of like you can have an opinion. I agree with
No, Laura, you don't allow constructive criticism in your chat at all.
With that. Everybody can have an opinion. But at what cost? I guess my biggest issue is when people say something is so vile and then they repeat it over and over and over and over on 20.
Yes, Jersey Shore train wreck.
1,000 channels. Well, I guess it wasn't so vile then. If you have no problem replaying it, then it probably wasn't so vile.
I don't understand her logic on this. So, like, if you replay it, it means it wasn't vile. So when you do commentary on it to point out how disgusting it is, it means it wasn't that vile. Like, again, I just don't understand how her brain works.
See, Agatha, I'm glad you wrote that. That's my point. Making money from lying about missing kids is problematic. I'm not disagreeing with that. But when every single channel is doing it and they're getting it.
So somebody wrote, I just meant like how you feel that something you are observing is problematic in your opinion. And so you felt compelled to go live and talk about it. Isn't that just normal human behavior? Yeah.
Excess of 12 to 1,500 and alive, making a fortune on it. If you call it out.
Yes. Amina Peter Guns. Oh my God, Peter Guns. Oh my God.
If you were to sit there and call it out.
Girl, bless you for remembering all those names. Like, I would have never remembered all those names.
And you make money on it. Then you're just as bad as the original. That's my point.
Okay. That's your opinion, Laura.
And I agree. Lying is the problem. But a lot of people don't know they're lying. They really don't. They have no idea they're lying.
I think if you have half a brain cell, you can tell that some of these people are just full of shit.
Some do, but some don't. And I have a feeling many don't. There are more videos that have gone up about crime sleuthing.
Wait, what doesn't work?
Than there are about the bullshit that Sweetie Pie Low puts out, that JLR puts out, that I've seen a lot of creators put out. Why?
Oh my God, he's 13 kids. Holy shit.
Just tell me why.
Vile is when you show a 15-year-old flying off a ride to his death 12 times in a row or going live at a funeral talking about the women getting beat. Yeah.
And it looks like they all dropped it immediately. Now nobody's talking about Sebastian, except for like one or two people. Now,
really, Laura? Where the fuck have you been?
Oh, it shifted right to the mom. Now, I also said on...
Yeah, she's doing the same thing she's complaining about. She can't stand the call-out channels, but they get more views than her. By her own logic, she has no right to speak on it. So true.
On another panel, I think it was Deet's panel, JLR made it to Court TV this weekend. There you go.
What?
I'll give JLR a lot of credit. He is the ultimate troll. He starts rumors and everyone runs with it.
Dude, the dead air is killing me.
Now, I'm also going to say something else.
Can't wait.
I am so tired of hearing people say, oh, you're making money off dead kids. Reporters make money off stories.
Oh my God.
Media makes money off stories.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh
my God, dude. It's not the same, Laura. It's just not. The media will tell this story and then move on to the next story and the next story and the next story and the next story. She's just like, don't get it, bro. Like, you're not the media.
Lots of people make money off stories. Okay. If you look at journalists make money off of it.
Journalists. They're not making money off of the just dead children, Laura. Like, honestly, they're making money off of, that's their job. It's a salaried position, whatever you want to call it. And they make money traveling the country and reporting things, all sorts of different things. Oh my God.
As I said the other night, we are YouTubers. We are not reporters. We are, police make money off dead children.
What? Police make money off of dead children. Wow, Laura, that's a fucking stretch and a half right there. Police make money off of dead children? No, police make money to serve and protect, Laura. They do a lot of different things. I can't believe that even just came out of her mouth. I just can't.
It's a bad mentality.
That mentality, ding, 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 ding.
It's been put ingrained in people's heads.
Oh my God, dude.
We are YouTubers.
We are YouTubers. Dun, 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 dun. It's like, what the fuck?
If you want to know the truth, and I know some people like to lie, if your channel is monetized, then you're here to make money.
No, I disagree. If your channel is monetized, you might have been here had, your channel might not have been monetized like mine. Mine was like quote unquote monetized, but there was something fucking wrong with my banking information for like years and I didn't even fucking know it. This is going back in the day. And then I made videos for a while before I even turned on like super chats. I mean, come on, Lauren, not everybody's here to make money. That's not my main objective here. If it was, well, I'd be fucked. Like, I mean, I'm not getting rich off of YouTube by any sense of the word. So I just can't believe her. I cannot believe her. Not everybody's here. Like, the money to me is like, it's a nice little extra because I am spending my time and taking time out of, me being able to do other things. But it's not, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to make money because I don't make enough money compared to the amount of time that I spend. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. I'm fine with that. I'm just saying, like, that's not my motive because I know doing what I do here, I'm never going to make the type of money that I would to like survive on. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to make a living out of this thing. I mean, just because she depends on it slowly, that's not why everybody else is here. A lot of us just look at it like it's a nice little extra couple $100 a month or whatever it is that you get, on top of whatever. We're not here just for that. She's here just for that. So she thinks everybody else is here just for that.
If you don't want to make money and you just want to do this for free, I'm sorry. I don't put in this kind of work and get this kind of headache to do it for free.
What work are you really putting in, Laura? Like, you don't edit videos, okay? And we're not going to count your little cheesy shorts because you make those in, like, CapCut that, like, already have, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a template already and you just plug things in. That's work to you, girl? Come on. Work to me is the people who are doing like DIY videos, who are like setting cameras up. They're showing different camera angles. Then they have to edit it all together. They're narrating things. Like, that's work to me. Getting up on a live stream and hitting a live button is not work, Laura. Sorry, it's not. Where is she putting work in? Where?
When you actually put in the work of a true crime case, you're spending hours researching.
You're not, Laura, as we could tell by the lack of research that you do. Oh, Afta, I love it. Snorer will be 80 years old, still trying to find her niche in life. Her niche. Snora is the best fucking name ever. Snora. Because this is like, dude, Laura, wake up, dude. Oh my God.
I am not talking.
How the fuck did this bitch make it to adulthood?
About repeating what JLR says. I'm not talking about just running with whatever someone says. I'm talking about actually creating videos, taking the time to know what you're talking about, investigating in what you're.
I mean, not for nothing. And I hate giving this guy credit, but JLR does a hell of a lot more than Laura does. Okay, even if his shit's garbage. My coffee candle just hit, girl. It just hit. It takes like an hour for it to get down, burn hot enough for the sun to come up, and it's just starting to hit. I have one lit next to me, one of my fuck ups. I will give him credit that at least when he goes live, he has printouts or he has a website, pulled up, or he sucks, in my opinion. He's a fucking troll, but I mean, at least he does something. At least he does a little bit of work, a little more than what she does.
Talking about. That is important. That takes time. That takes work. That takes energy. Shit,
I spent hours on actual videos and documentaries most of the time. Been here since late 2018. I made just under $4,500, which is really nothing, right? When I could go live, I wouldn't e-beg, so didn't get super chats. Exactly. Like, you put in a lot of work and get a lot of nothing in return when you edit videos. It sucks. So, no, you should be complaining because you should be making more money than anybody here, because you're actually putting work in and, doing research and putting videos together. Even if you're editing like clips, like I watch a lot of these channels that they'll do a whole, like Ewu, right? The Ewu channel, they do so much work on their videos, dude. That channel deserves to be rewarded, and they probably don't make as much as they deserve because they're an uploaders, and the upload, unfortunately, like, you don't get shit when you're an uploader on this platform anymore. It used to be that the uploaders could make money. Now it's all about the super chats, and that was YouTube's distraction to get, because of adpocalypse. When that happened and everybody lost ads, and now all the advertisers, even if you see like the ads, they're like not for like big companies. You're seeing these ads for like these weird websites and other YouTubers, or I don't know, the ads are weird on here. But it's like that was their solution, right? Patreon was taking money away from them, so they started memberships. People were starting to leave the platform, so their solution was super chat. That's when they started the super chat shit, because people were starting to leave the platform. Then they started YouTube Premium. That was another way to make up for the loss that was the advertisers that were on here. The problem was that the advertisers started getting associated with things that they didn't want to be associated with, because there was no rhyme or reason. YouTube would just throw an ad up, right? And it would be like a video about the Ku Klux Klan. And it's like, well, why are you putting our video on this? We don't support this. Why are you putting our advertisement on this video? We don't support this video. And that's why a lot of advertisers pulled out from YouTube. And so their solution to make up for the loss of money was super chat and all this other shit. Unfortunately, now the scale has tipped where it's like, when you're an uploader right now, you really don't get anything unless you have paid promotions, or you have some other deal, like with what's that one that everybody like talks about, Hello Fresh, like something like that, like a sponsorship. Otherwise, good luck making money on this platform. It's very hard. It's sad, but I mean, just getting up and hitting a live button really isn't all that hard, Laura. Come on.
New intro took me fucking 3 hours. Shit takes.
Yeah, she's too inappropriate. Well, I was talking about the other day, right? Do you think the attorney takes it up? Yes, yeah, exactly. When you ask your chat, like she's like, oh, this fucking one, and Chris McDouche, which, by the way, she spelled douche, Dooch, douche. Yeah, okay. But anyway, she doesn't talk professionally. Like, it's like, Laura, there's so many problems, girl.
It's time. So as long as you are doing the work, that's what we do.
That's exactly what it reminds me of. I feel like she's taking a page from Natasha Cooper's book with these long pauses, dude.
Now, does that mean that YouTube should pay your electric bill? No. Does that mean that
it pays your rent, Laura? You've told us this.
You should come out to your subs and say, I need this bill paid, I need that bill paid, I need that? No. However, once you have built yourself a community, then in that community, it's whatever you do is on you. If people want to donate to you, let them fucking donate. If they don't, they don't. But I see people calling other people out for the wrong reasons.
And we're not all the same, Laura. I was a licensed private investigator for years. I was in the field for over 10. We're not equal in the true crime world. Exactly. She doesn't understand that. There's people here who have credentials. When Iwu makes videos, they have licensed psychologists looking at the footage that they're playing, and then that's where their commentary comes from. So they have something to offer when you're watching their videos. They list off a whole thing. They had investigators, they have psychologists, and so there's credentials there, you know. So the viewer feels like they're getting something value, not, you know, they're getting something of value. That's why I don't watch a lot of these so-called true crime channels, because I'm like, I don't fucking care what, like, T-Rev, I don't even know who that is, but I'm just saying, I doubt I think that if I remember correctly, that T-Rev person played some guy that called in. This was at the beginning of the Idaho 4 case. There was some like creepy guy called in, and really just what he was saying was bizarre. It was weird, you know? But they were like, oh, it's the killer. It's the Idaho killer. And I don't think it was. I don't think it was Brian Koberger, but I think that's what like blew his channel up maybe. But like, I don't know, who is that guy? You know, like what credentials does he have? Some people don't care. They watch that kind of shit. Me personally, I'm like, I want to get my true crime from like Vinnie Politan or you know, somebody who has credentials in some way, shape, or form. I mean, I don't know. That's just me. So like, I don't watch a lot of these like smaller channels that are just, you know, retelling facts or something like that, because it's just like pointless to me. I already learned the facts on YouTube. The only ones I'll watch is like Christina Randall or Kendall Ray or something, where they're just like, they're like, I didn't know anything about the Apple River story at all, right? Christina Randall's video popped up and I watched it because I pretty much knew the facts, right? The basics of the story from point A to point Z in her, you know, video. She tells the story well. She just gives you all the facts of what happened. Basically tells you what went down. That's the only time I'll listen to like somebody who doesn't have credentials. But if I'm going to sit there and listen to people speculate or anything like that, I don't want to listen to people who have no credentials speculate. It's like, you know, necessarily. I don't know. I just don't get into those channels. But some people like that. Some people want to participate in that, you know? I personally don't. But a lot of people do like participating in that discussion, those types of discussions.
If that makes sense. And there are certain people that are calling out that is nothing more than a fucking grift. And I don't get why people don't see it. I really, truly don't.
Right, Laura, but why do you care, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, if people want to give money to other people that you don't like or you think are great, like, why do you care? Why do you care? It's all about money.
Kelly, I don't know why people go after her. I don't. I don't watch her all the time, but from what I've seen, it's more of her panel that gets her in trouble more than her.
Who?
Just a thought.
I don't know who this person is.
I don't know. I've even talked to Patreon.
Yeah, I think everything has its place, just to be honest. Right. I'm with you. Like, exactly. Circling the drain. Exactly. Everything has its place on here. Like, but the whole thing is we have choices to watch things or don't watch them. You know, like if you're not into it, Laura, like you always say, if you don't like something, don't watch it. But you seem to be watching everything that you don't like.
About that. I like Britney. I've always said that.
Like, it makes me wonder if you ever actually watch anything that you do like, because it seems like you're spending the majority of your time watching what you don't like. and watching other people's pockets and their money and who's super chatting and who's not super chatting and who's reading their chat and who's not reading their chat. Like, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Badger, have a good day. You know, like, I just don't have the time to keep up with this kind of shit. Like, she is that's why I always say she's way too deep. Like, she's sitting there watching people's numbers, probably going on their Playboy constantly, dude. Like, why is this person making more money? Why is this person making more money? And instead of focusing her time on that, if she wants to make her channel better, she should focus on improving her channel instead of focusing on what everybody else is doing.
That we're good and they're bad, but I don't see the good doing anything but hey, that exactly.
I can't wait. She's going to flip out soon. This dead air is killer. Killer. She's trying to gauge the chat and see if people are agreeing with her, but there's not a lot of people that are even commenting on it for the most part.
There is a difference between true crime and drama. I mean, and drama. I'm a big believer in I'm just a case discussion channel.
Big believer, guys. It's another one of her terms. She's a big believer in that she's a case discussion channel. Laura, you rarely ever fucking even discuss cases.
This way I'm not labeled into any specific, like, community.
The only person that labels people into specific communities is you. You know? I'm not in any community, dude. I mean, I participate in communities, different communities. That's how I look at it. My channel is in, like, I don't even know where I fit in, honestly. You know, I'm just like all over the fucking place. She's the one who needs a label for some reason. Yeah, Bella, fake outrage for super chats.
I won't disagree.
There was a live where she pulled up her Instagram and seemed to have said her son had more Instagram followers than her. No way.
Agree with that. I won't. And that's kind of what Crystal was saying. Everybody's saying this one's bad, that one's good, this one's bad, that one's good.
Oh my God.
According to whose moral compass?
Moral compass. Ding, 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 ding. Oh! I think Queen Bee's channel is problematic. I think it's vile and a bully channel. Who am I to sit every day, replay her content criticizing? It's obvious there is a place for a feeding frenzy. What? Who the fuck is this? They don't even make sense. Belladonna? Yeah.
I personally find a lot of these channels hypocritical, hateful, and fraud. They're just fucking frauds.
Fraud and fraud. And for hateful, hypocritical, and fraud.
Some reason they get away with it. And I can't really understand why. I don't know why they get away with it.
According to her own statement, she should shut the fuck up about QB because a lot of people watch QB and send support. QB calling people out gets a lot of views, so who are you to call it out, Laura? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that, Coffee. It's really like junior high. So, I mean, these are my thoughts. And if someone wants to come up and try to explain the other side to me, I am.
She's like, please, 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 somebody come up, please.
All for it. I have no problem with that.
Oh my God.
And I'm just kind of like, this was all hitting me, just sitting back. Because, you know, it's interesting when you do stuff and you sit back and you just kind of watch it and not engage.
Oh, wow. That's so awesome. I must be dreaming. I was on News Nation a few months ago. They literally would just text me and ask if I'd go on with them this Thursday to talk about Prisma Reyes again. How ironic. That's awesome. You put a lot of work into that case, girl. You deserve it. That's fucking awesome.
Isn't it? Because I haven't been on all weekend.
Don't let Laura see that. She's going to get all jealous.
And you kind of sit back like, I'll give you another example. Nonsense was calling out T-Rev the other day. His song, oh my God, it was absolutely hysterical. I was laughing my ass off.
What?
And I don't disagree with her. And I don't disagree with her on the stuff she was saying.
Bagpie comment.
But if she's bringing in all this money, who is she to call out someone else bringing in money?
Oh my God, dude.
You know what I mean?
But she's not bringing in all that money. It's always about money. If we counted how many times Laura said money in this live stream, we'd be rich. If we had $1 for every time she did that, she said money, we'd be rich. Wait, hold on. Thank you. I just told them yes. Sent you an email with me, Iwu, and Unsolved Mysteries interviews. How crazy. Oh my God, that's so awesome. That is awesome. All right, I'll check that out.
There is so much gray, and there's gray on the other side too.
See, if you put in the hard work,
that's what
you get rewarded for it.
I'm trying to get at. I agree there's gray area.
Just like gray hues. Just like, I mean, I don't know why they put JLR on those channels. It makes me feel like they lose credibility when they do that, but, you know.
I think some people just get obsessed.
Like you? Like you're obsessed with money?
Yes. They have, you can do National Center for Breast Cancer Awareness. You could do Susan Komen. Do Susan Komen. I'll get you the link. Hold on.
Oh my God, this is going to take 3 years for her to find the link.
There you go, KCG.
Somebody wants to, I guess, donate in her chat to breast cancer, and Laura's probably like, please just donate that to me. You know it killed her to put that link in the chat. I'm surprised she didn't put her own PayPal and go, oops, whoops. Yeah, obsessed has to be on the bingo card.
I'm here for entertainment, laughs, and true crime. There you go. Hey, time out.
Who's that, Crystal?
Oh, it's time out. I agree. It's too much. It's overkill already.
Laura's already...
So the reason why KCG is asking for that link is on Deet's panel, she had said that if I showed my wedding picture from 1995, my wedding dress, she was going to make a donation to breast cancer awareness.
Okay.
Yeah, some is really obsessed. There's a lot of mindless sheep on here. Did you miss the whole fucking point?
All right, so look, this person wrote, well, there are Officer Jim Dangle. Well, there is a lot of mindless sheep on here, so it's easy for hustlers to take advantage. This is what she's flipping out about right now. Hold on. Ready?
There's a lot of mindless sheep on here. Did you miss the whole fucking point? Oh my God. Captain Kelly, you are the exact fucking problem. You're too dumb to get the fucking point.
I don't even understand what she's fucking screaming about, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Why is she so, like, I don't even understand this.
Now you're banned because you're a fucking moron.
Dude, what? I didn't see the person's comment. What the fuck is she bugging out? They wrote, well, there is a lot of mindless sheep on here, so it's easy for hustlers to take advantage. Why is she flipping out about this?
I said before, this isn't about money.
Officer
Please go back to where you came from, Captain Kelly. You're literally too fucking dumb to be.
Why is she calling them Captain Kelly when their name says Jim Dangle or some shit?
In here.
Wait a second, but she didn't block them because I could still see them. I'm lost. I don't know. Maybe that was another comment. I'm lost.
God.
What the fuck is she bugging out? Oh, that wasn't the comment. All right.
See, Marie, I like Tyler. I will always stick up for Tyler. I don't care.
Talk about a grifter.
What anyone says. Tyler doesn't bother anybody. Tyler does his thing.
No, he just takes advantage of people by, saying he could cure cancer.
Tyler doesn't fuck with other channels. You don't see him go on other channels. If you don't like what he does, don't watch him. It's that simple. He's a real pastor. I've seen him in his congregation. We've gone to Nashville. He baptized my son. He doesn't curse. He's a very nice guy.
What does he not cursing have to do with anything?
If you want to think he's a scammer, go ahead, think he's a scammer. Plain and simple. Don't watch him then.
He's disgusting.
But he doesn't get caught up with anything. He doesn't have any issues. You know what I mean? I'm glad you brought him up because that kind of solidifies what I was saying.
I would not let my kid around that guy.
Yeah, your IQ must be over a 90 to be in here. And that's not saying a lot.
Oh my God, dude. Crystal.
But you guys know what I mean.
Dead air. Yeah, he's a modern day televangelist. That's exactly what he is.
Maybe in the drama community, Misty, not in true crime. That's a good point too.
He's no more.
That's a very good point too.
He's no more a scammer than someone with a large lawyer fund. Yeah, okay.
But even speaking of that...
No, he's an even bigger scammer because he actually lies to people and tells them that he could cure their cancer and shit by praying for them. He's a bigger fucking liar. Not that Queen Bee is a liar, but I'm saying at least you know that the money's going towards a legit thing.
If she chooses, and I mean this, if she chooses to not show receipts and people are still donating, you can't blame her for that.
But Laura, the receipt is that we know that there's a trial thing going on right now. So like, what do people need receipts for?
Hey, Danny, right, you know now? What I mean?
I hope, she would show him at when it's over. I don't know if I would show him now.
I would never blame her for that. If people are still...
Oh, no, Purple Rain, she has made comments about her son being, starting a channel like his.
Donating, knowing they're never going to see a receipt, that's on them.
There's community awareness that needs to happen. But like BHB, we don't need 3 years of awareness. You're just a fan then. Or you're just... Holy shit, Crystal Langford looks like exactly like that Just Another Troll girl. Are they like twins or something? That's so weird. Oh my god, dude.
But do we really need community awareness?
Why can't people just laugh at Bullhorn Betty though? Why does it matter?
And how far does community awareness go? Think about it.
Yeah, no, Laura never... Does Laura provide receipts for this? Because she has on her website that, a certain percentage of her things go to breast cancer. Where's those receipts? So it's the same thing, Laura. If people want to donate to you and hope that their money makes it to some breast cancer foundation, okay? It says it right, look, right up here. A percentage of sales are donated to the fight against breast cancer. What percentage is that, Laura? 0.000000005%? What the fuck? Is there spider webs in here? All right, I'm not gonna do this. All right. Back to this.
Does every single channel in this community need to talk about the same person? I mean, everybody watches the same people.
Just don't watch it, dude. Who cares? Everybody has a right to comment on what they want to. If I want to comment on Betty Bullhorn and this person wants to and that person wants to, watch the person that you like. If everybody's commenting on it and it's annoying you, then just don't watch them. Laura's a big hypocrite. No one will ever take her serious because she has this grandiose, entitled mentality or image of herself. Absolutely. God, is she talking or is it paused? Oh, sorry.
Even with true crime, why do these stories have to go the same thing to every single creator in the community?
Creator.
And that's what I don't get.
You don't get anything.
I honestly and truly don't.
Dude, the long pauses are like, it's killer.
People want to be naive and give them money for some that doesn't exist.
I have this sped up too. You should hear these pauses on regular speed.
That's what I'm saying. But like, what makes that any less of a grift than anything else?
Does she know what a grift is? Let's look it up. Let's look up what a grift is. Let's see. I never heard the term grift until I came here. But a grifter is a person who engages in petty or small scale swindling. Okay? A grift is engage in petty or small scale swindling. So, a grift. So, there you go. That's one definition. Let's see what Webster says. To obtain money or property illicitly, as in a confidence scheme. To acquire money or property illicitly. Illicitly? That's weird. That's a weird definition. I mean, noun, sometimes used with a plural verb. A group of methods for obtaining money falsely through the use of swindles, frauds, dishonest gambling, etc. Money obtained from such practices. The verb, to profit by the use of grift. So basically, you're swindling money out of people, okay? That's what it is. You're a swindler. You're not taking money under, you're taking money under false pretenses, basically.
What makes that any less of a grift than what T-Rev does? Or Daisy? Or anyone that uses...
I don't think she understands what grifting is, though.
God, per se. Yeah, my son was baptized by Tyler.
Oh, my God, bro. I agree with Laura on that. I never talk about the money aspect. Oh, my God. She's looking for comments because she has nothing...
It gets boring.
...to say.
Years ago, creators would talk about different things. So I'm not... That's coffee, I agree with you.
I mean, that's pretty sad. If you can't find something to watch on YouTube... Like, I barely watch people in this community. Most of the time, if I'm watching something, it's like something I could actually gain something from.
That's what I'm saying.
Knowledge. It's talking about a high profile crime as a grift, huh? Laura, you need to learn some vocabulary words, yeah.
I just don't get.
Did she just say that it's a grift to use God and her son was baptized by Tyler? Yeah.
How?
Yeah, she's a snooze fest.
Hold on.
I mean,
I don't understand how.
Oh my God. Today, Junior. Oh. Oh.
Hold on. I want to open up this on YouTube side. Bear with me. All right.
What about when we used to cover Jim Terry and expose his PI scam? Would love to hear your thoughts on how that applies to this convo.
Okay, but Good Egg, here's the difference. Here's the difference.
I can't see
I
the
talked
names.
about him and QB talked about him. He was coming after me. He was coming after QB. We both had every right to talk about him because he was coming after both of us. I don't see these people going after the people that are talking about them. T-Rev isn't bothering anybody. Pascal isn't bothering anybody. These people aren't talking about anybody. That's the difference.
What?
And I'm sorry that you don't understand.
I'm sorry that you don't understand. Nobody understands. She wanted everyone to talk about what he was doing to her. Yeah.
But that's the biggest difference.
What?
And that's why I don't get all these people talking about someone that it has nothing to do with them.
He's not even... Laura actually is still talking about him because she was up on a panel the other day. Somebody in her chat says Laura isn't still talking about him. That is the difference. She knows what platforms he's on. I don't know what that guy does. Like, she follows all these people around and then calls everybody else stalkers. Yeah, exactly. People can speak on their online behavior. They don't need to have a personal problem. Well, in her head, they do.
Is going after someone. I have no problem with them talking about it at all.
Yeah, I don't know who the T-Rev
like
guy
the shit going on with Psycho. And you know what Psycho I mean? I know there's a few.
No, Laura, because you call everybody Psycho.
But the shit going on with Psycho?
Who is she talking about? Jim Terry?
The creators that I've seen her. Some of the ones that talk about her.
Laura, I wasn't bringing Jim up as a gotcha to refute the point you're making. I just thought it would be an interesting example to discuss.
Rightfully so, because they're involved.
She's going to have another freak out.
They have no right to go after her. Hey, True Texan. They have no right to go after her. She didn't do anything to them.
Again, that doesn't matter. You don't have to have personal beef with somebody on this platform to just discuss their behavior here.
And whatever she does doesn't affect their life.
The only people commenting in her chat are members.
Good Egg. He was on a White Boys channel not long ago. Like last week, brought up both of us again.
Who?
I was like, wow.
Wow.
Still talking about me, Jim, huh?
Jim Terry was on White Boy
Photographs?
Lockdowns radio. I'm so lost. How does she know this, dude? Bro, she watches everybody. How do you know all this? I don't get why people talk about creators who go real life like Jim Terry and Michelle. Don't go crying when they come after you. Good point, B-Fergs.
On another live, but I had the same conversation with another creator this past week. Bag of roasters, so when someone's buying a candy bar I don't like, I don't have the urge to explain to them why they shouldn't like the candy bar. That's what's missing in the community. Exactly. And it also goes...
Crystal, just saying, girl, you look like you've been enjoying a lot of candy bars.
Back to, like, you know...
Once was a woman named Laura who thought all in the world should adore her, but she's too fucking thick and unaware that she's sick with a toxic and hateful bad aura. That's fucking amazing. I need to pin that.
For some reason, Deets made me think of the National Enquirer.
Oh, all right.
Everybody said how disgusting the National Enquirer is. And everyone said how gross, you know, they made up stories. They were around for years and years and years and years and years. They might even still be around.
This makes no sense.
They didn't care what people said about them.
They're fucking magazine, dude. It's totally different.
They just continue to do their thing. And Danny, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because they make money. Like, oh my God.
I personally don't like him anymore. He gets under my skin, but that's just my opinion. I'm not going to go live about him all the time. I'm not going to talk shit about him all the time.
I like T-Rev, and very true, Laura. She has been mentioning this guy a lot lately.
That's just my opinion. But obviously, a lot of people do like him. He's doing a hell of a lot better than I am. You know what I mean? So who the fuck am I to say that what he's doing is wrong? He's doing what he's supposed to.
Crystal's thing makes no sense here. I was just thinking of this. If I go to the grocery store and someone is buying a candy bar that I don't like, and I don't know why there's a period, I don't have the urge to explain why they shouldn't like that candy bar. That's what's missing in this community. But dude, like, the grocery store is a totally different place, you know, than online communities, dude. Like, online communities, social media is here for people to socialize, right? And share ideas, thoughts, opinions, and shit like that. When you go to the grocery store, you're there to shop for food. You're not there to share opinions with people. So you really can't compare the two things, because one of them, you're just going to the grocery store to buy food. And here, you're on this platform for that very reason, to share thoughts, opinions, and ideas with people. What does she not understand about that?
To do on YouTube. Get as many views as possible, get as many subs as possible, and make as much money as possible. That's what you do.
What about YouTubers who don't like subs comments from another channel, so they blast the sub on their channel, then decide to make it a YouTube tour bashing the sub? Who's this idiot talking about?
What about YouTubers who don't like a sub's comment from another channel, so they blast sub on their channel, then decide to make it YouTube tour bashing the sub?
Dude, that's...
I don't agree with that at all.
Really? But you do that to all the subs, Laura. She doesn't agree with it. Really? What about when you know, you had like a 4-day fucking marathon about Purple Rain. Okay. Oh my God, dude, the pauses. Laura, get on with it, girl. She freaks out again at some point. I hate the words awareness and advocacy when it comes to YouTube. If I talk about something negatively, it's just because that's a topic I want to talk about today. Yeah, exactly. There's no excuses. I agree with that.
So these are the things that I've thought about all weekend.
Laura's in everyone's chat. She's here. This is what she thought about all weekend. She wanted her life back, okay? Burgundy Blue's latest response to my comment says, God forbid I'm going to pay the price and learn a big lesson when our friendship is over. Okay. Thanks, Burgundy. So wait a second. So they're in your comments responding, but they can't come over here and take the link? Yeah, B-Fergs, you're going to learn a lesson. I'm going to teach you when our friendship's over. Well, that's funny because our friendship's not going to be over,
So these are the things that I've thought about all weekend.
They don't get it, like that person. They're very slow.
And sitting back and watching, and I'll be honest, at times I actually felt bad for Psycho Sleuth. I really did. A lot of times,
everybody's a psycho.
I thought she was being attacked. I could see you, Texas. A lot of times I thought she was being attacked wrongfully. But then I realized.
Yep, she booted 2 or 3 people last night, calling them names. Yes.
Nah, she's not being attacked wrong.
Their opinions not aligning with hers.
She's being fucked.
Yeah, they have an obsession with all of my friendships. It's very strange. It's like they don't have friends.
And attacked, rightfully so.
Oh my God, dude. Did she make a live about me for 3 hours over a comment? Yes.
Bella, I totally agree with you. And I've seen that a lot. Hey, Debbie.
Psycho sleuth.
I have seen that a lot. And no offense to stoners. What? I don't think YouTube is the time and place to be stoned on a live.
Okay, dude. If people weren't stoned on lives, I think like YouTube would collapse, okay? And like my chat would probably have no people in it. Everybody smokes weed, Laura. Where the fuck are you been, girl? Pretty much 90% of people. I feel like I know more people that actually smoke weed than don't. I don't know why Laura thinks like weed is the devil's lettuce. I really don't. It's fucking weird. She's like, oh my God, weed. You shouldn't be on weed. You could probably can't even tell when people are high. Most people, especially if they're like avid smokers and they smoke all the time, you probably wouldn't even know that they were fucking high. Laura thinks you're like, dude, like, yeah, the first time when yeah, exactly. YouTube is also not the place to be out of your mind on Adderall. That's a great point. But like Laura thinks that it's like fucking reefer madness over here. Like, Laura, a lot of people just smoke weed. You take like a hit or two and you're like, fine. You could still completely function as a normal person. You know, if you're like smoking entire blunts to the head, I don't know, maybe you're a little too stoned, you know, and you're almost burning your kitchen down, Tiffany, you know, like, fuck. But a lot of people are fucking stoned and you wouldn't even know it. You could be high on Adderall that you don't need. Yeah, and stream. That's fine. That's totally fine.
Just don't. That's my personal opinion.
She like hates weed for some reason. Like I don't smoke weed because it gives me anxiety, but like I am a big proponent of weed being legalized and I think it's a good thing. Like I don't mind weed. I think if you could smoke it, that's great. I wish I could, but I can't, you know, it gives me anxiety. But, you know, for other people, I think it's a great thing. I think I'd rather have people smoking weed than drinking alcohol. That's for sure.
Hey, Truth Seeker. This past week is a good example.
One of these days when I'm in a contained, safe place, I may try weed or an edible. Yeah, you got to do that shit while you're home by yourself, you know, where you're not out with like other humans. I could do it if I was by myself, but I probably still would get anxiety. But like, I don't know. Edibles aren't bad because it's more of a body high, so you're not getting like that brain high. But don't eat too much. That's the thing that sucks about edibles. You don't know when they're going to hit, and you don't know how hard they're going to hit. And sometimes they hit way too hard.
But how many channels was the strike on Voice for Voice was talked about over and over and over? I don't know.
I think Laura needs to smoke some weed, honestly.
I didn't watch any channel. I really didn't.
Yeah, that'll be me, Beefers. I almost called 911 the last time. My cousin gave me this chocolate. This was like 10 years ago. She gave me this chocolate bar. I ate like a little tiny piece of it. And I was like, you know, it's not working. My husband falls asleep. And I'm like sitting there like, what the fuck? Mine's not working. So I go back in and I ate like half the chocolate bar. That was the worst fucking mistake of my entire life. I thought that I was like becoming part of my bed. Like I like literally was like almost about to call the hospital. 911.
Watch any channels that talked about it. Maybe I was in the wrong channels.
I think it's so disgusting to get high while on a live to the point you sound like you're drooling all over yourself and barely coherent. Who am I to call that person out? I just don't watch, bro. Like these people, it's just weed, bro. It's like I feel like I'm in a fucking Half-Baked when Bob Saget stands up. He's like, "You smoke weed?" He's like, "I suck dick for coke." Like you're here for weed? Like, what the fuck, dude? You ever suck dick for weed?
You love your trees? Do you see ninjas in them?
What? Weed does not make you hallucinate. I don't think Laura's ever smoked weed. That's why I don't buy her cocaine addict bullshit, because I'm like, most people start off smoking weed and then like it goes to other things, and she's like she thinks weed is so bad, but like she did coke. Like I just can't. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around that. Oh my god, dude. These long
I watched a
pauses.
really good show on Netflix yesterday called What Did Jennifer Do or something. It was really good.
All right, we don't care about this.
And then I'm watching this other show.
All right, so she's just talking about shows. I want to hear she flips out on somebody.
To like 8 or 9, because I want to see how it turns out. But a very interesting social experiment. So I'll let you know how that turns out. I forgot what it's called, though. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, she needs.
Yeah, they call it a civil experiment.
She needs to smoke some weed.
Bella, that's what I've been saying.
I've always been fascinated. I used to be able to do it, but not anymore.
You don't have Netflix?
Especially with people I don't know, I wouldn't be able to have a conversation. Like, dude, what is with all the dead air here?
Netflix is the one thing I do have.
Wow.
Come on, somebody's got to have an opinion on this.
No, you're definitely not the only one. I don't have Netflix either. She's like, come on, somebody's got to have an opinion on this. Come up here. She can't, like, pay somebody to come on her panel. Seriously.
Do.
Oh, boy. Here we go with the cringy do.
This is the other reason why people don't read chat, because then nobody wants to take a link. So if I turn off chat and say it and don't read anyone's comments, then somebody's going to take a link.
No. No.
So I'm not going to read any comments till someone takes a link.
Dude, like, I can't believe she, like, threatens her chat like this. Like, it's so weird. I could have a convo when I'm stoned, but as you all know from my comments, I definitely cannot type while stoned. I've never noticed anything wrong with your comments.
Do.
Oh, my God. Do.
I'm telling you, Cinnamon, it's really good.
I don't understand.
But it gets, like, repetitive. So that's why I skipped over it. But I do that with all shows like that, though. Like dating shows, I'll watch, like, the first 2, and then I'll skip to the last one. I don't have patience to watch it over and over and over.
Here's a novel idea. Let's just mind our own business. Live and let live. Okay, well, then we should all get all off social media if we're just going to all go mind our own business. Someone send Laura the Jeopardy tune. Seriously. Do.
I think it's called like unfiltered or something like that. It's good though.
Oh my God. All right. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I just want to hear her next.
Laura says stoners shouldn't be on panel and then drops a link. No, creators. I'm not talking subs. A lot of things that I talk about have nothing to do with subs. Subs are in a different category than creators.
Yeah, exactly. I've smoked weed my whole life and still managed to work my ass off and make a nice, comfortable life for myself. Don't put all stoners in the same damn box. Yeah, I don't know even who she's talking about. Laura says stoners shouldn't be on the panel and then drops a panel link.
Creators, in my opinion, hold a certain responsibility that subs don't have. Subs are just here to be subs. They're not here to make money. They're not here to, they just want their voice heard. But they shouldn't be carrying the same responsibility that a creator has. That's my opinion.
Okay. We don't care. Really, Laura, subs should be treated differently.
Actually, Dangle, I didn't see you on the block list.
She makes it up as she goes along.
Yes. They found the 2 missing ladies.
I double dog dare you to take. I want to hear you on panel. I'll cheer you on from the chat. Nobody wants to take a link. Nobody wants to take the link.
Yeah, I believe they did, Sly.
Oh my God. Subs have a voice unless they call her out. Yeah, that's true. Dude, the dead air in this live, I mean, it's like 90% dead air.
But I am not even looking at chat until someone takes a link.
What the fuck, dude? I'm not looking at chat until somebody takes a link. She sounds like a child. I can't. Yeah, Adderall is definitely having the reverse effect. Well, when you don't need it and you take it, it's definitely going to damage, give you some dame bramage. I don't think anybody took the link. If I had not taken Ambien a few minutes ago, I would take the link. Girl, please click that link if you're on Ambien. Please. We need it.
All right. I don't see them finding them.
What?
I'm looking on the news.
I give her less than 2 minutes before she reads or highlights a chat. Right. She can't help herself. She has to read the chat. Otherwise, she'd have nothing to talk about. Oh, my God. All right. I got to fast forward.
No, it's not them.
She's taking forever.
In Texas County. Both individuals cause of marathon. So, yeah, that comes from the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation.
She can't pay somebody to take this link.
Moms have been recovered.
She already read the chat.
I know, Bad Wolf. That happens to me, too.
Oh, God.
I get so mad. Because I'm under, like, a troll account. I'm like, why do I have all these damn commercials?
Because you're always on a troll account. Yeah, where's Whistle Dick when Laura needs it, right? Oh, she's up on Queen Bee's and Tiffany's. I used to do some cool shit when I smoked weed. I used to make some good art. I think some of my best artwork, I mean, pretty much all my artwork from college, I was fucking stoned out of my mind. Like, I really did the best art when I was high. My attention to detail was way, way better. Speaking of Bad Wolf, wonder where 180 has been. Yeah, me too. He hasn't been around.
Yeah, so you can take a link on a cell phone.
Laura, nobody wants to take your link. I mean, this is just like the dead air. It's like, Laura, do you realize people are listening? Maybe this is why.
I'm just me, and I don't need to tell you that you missed the entire fucking point.
Here we go. Yes! Here's the other freak out.
You're another one.
She starts fighting with people in the chat at some point.
And that missed the entire point of what I'm saying.
Laura, I missed the entire point. And this is the second time I've heard this, and I still don't understand what you're trying to what the whole purpose of this is.
And I bet you are the same person that's sitting in Burnt Toast Live, rooting her on, going after Betty. I bet that's you. I also bet you're the same person that's sitting in other people's lives, calling other people out. You missed the entire fucking point. Get out of my chat. Have a good day.
I don't even know what they said, though. She doesn't read the comment.
Because I've only said it 36 fucking times. This had nothing to do with money.
Oh, they said the money thing. That's why she freaks out. It had everything. And the cruise. It has everything to do with money.
Somewhere in Oklahoma. Hey, Tinker.
Hey, Tinker. Hey, Yarn. Get the fuck out of my chat. You're too stupid. So a lot of self-medicate with the weeds. Yeah, the weeds. The weeds, man. Fuck the weeds, bro.
Okay.
You got the fucking weeds. Bro, like, this is, Laura, talk. Fill the space in. And you're all the trolls in other people's chats, Laura. Yeah, exactly. That's why she's got to sit through all the commercials.
So, for those in the back, let me say this one more.
Did you see the next live when she did her I'm a Genius speech? Because she said grandma was involved 2 days before it was announced how she knew, because her law experience and how she was right first. Oh, she always does that.
Time so another idiot doesn't come in here.
Okay,
she's gonna
explain it for the slow people, guys.
1900th fucking time. For the 1900th time, okay? I'll explain this slowly for those that don't get it. Slowly.
Remember when she wrote in a community post, I'm going to write this slowly? That was the funniest shit. Besides Diane's comment. Oh my God, hold on. This shit was funny. Somebody sent me this the other day. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Let me go back for a second. The shit was hilarious. I'm like, I read it, and maybe it was funnier to me because I read it in Diane's voice in my head. Where is it? Oh, by the way, guys, Jay Shetty, turns out he's a total fucking fraud. Total fraud. Yeah, I implore you to go watch this video right here. It's a great video. Dr. Grande is the shit, all right? But this guy's a total fraud. And Dr. Grande does a great job on this video, but he's full of shit. So all those what do you call it, certifications that Molly Golightly has through his bullshit life coaching school, they're all worthless, basically. Fucking amazing. Okay, so I guess this was in Tracy's chat. I have no idea when this was from, but this is so funny. Diane writes, MM said, everyone in my Discord are just using me for hate bonding. Using me for what? I have no clue. Diane, you answered your own fucking question. You just answered your own question. MM said everyone in my Discord are just using me for hate bonding. And then she writes, using me for what? Hello? I was dying when I saw that shit. I'm like, Diane. She's right where she belongs with the rest of the senile fucking Karens. Never mind, Diane. Never mind. All right, back to this. Using me for what? They're using me for hate bonding. Listen up. What are they using me for?
And listen loud and clear. So there's no fucking mistake.
Okay. So, like, that was the second funniest comment I've ever read. But the first one was when Laura's like, let me type this for you slowly, as if I could see her typing slowly. Like, okay, Laura.
YouTubers are calling out people that are pulling 4,000 and 5,000 and 2,500 in their live.
What?
Making money.
What?
They're calling those people out, watching their money.
What?
They're doing exactly what you're saying that you're coming in here claiming I'm doing, which I'm not. I'm pointing out the fact that
you are. You're doing exactly what you're saying you're not doing. What you're so mad at other people for doing.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Oh my God.
They're watching their money. They're watching their numbers. They're watching behavior, and
she thinks that because what she's doing, watching their money, watching their numbers, she thinks that's what everybody else is doing. Like, bro, if I was watching, I watch Burnt Toast. She gets tons of people in her chats covering Bullhorn Betty. I could do the same thing. Cover Bullhorn Betty and get the same numbers all the time, but I don't want to do that because that would mean I would have to watch Bullhorn Betty. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, in order to do that, and I just don't want to invest that time. But that's what Laura does. That's what you do. You watch everybody's time, everybody's numbers, not time. You watch everybody's numbers and everybody's money. That's what you do, Laura. That's not what everybody else does.
Calling them out. If those same people are making money on that, what makes them any better? This has absolutely zero to do with me watching anybody's money.
But you are watching their money. At the beginning of this live, wasn't she bitching about people not calling out channels like Popcorn to Planet, who gets thousands in chat? Yes, that's exactly what she was doing.
Zero. Not once did I ever say that. So hopefully I won't get another idiot in here that doesn't understand what I'm trying to say.
Oh my God, dude.
You get it now?
Nope. Nope. Get that beast of Snickers quick.
So hopefully these people have more of a brain and they get what I'm trying to say.
There's a lot of people who go after creators that haven't done anything wrong. Really, nothing wrong. It's just because their channels are making money. These people just now, it's like if Laura says something enough, they will repeat, her people will start believing and repeating it, like this one here.
Thank you. That's my whole point, sweet one. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
And I don't get it. I really don't.
You don't get anything, Laura. You really don't.
Bad Wolf, I don't understand that one either. And I'm not a fan of Betty. But Betty doesn't bother.
How sad is that? Wasting your life talking about the goof BHB. I mean, dude, Burnt Toast goes live, what, once a week for like 2 hours tops? Wasting your life? These people are so weird when they say that. This person is the person who's wasting their fucking entire life on YouTube shit. I mean, she's literally like, her whole weekend is revolving around, these thoughts that she's having. It's like, oh my God, Laura.
Anybody.
Purple Kool-Aid on top.
She's not bothering people. She's not talking about them every day.
Who cares?
So why do these people talk about her all the time? I mean, from what I understand.
I think Laura's jealous that like Bullhorn Betty took her spot as like the #1 true crime locale. I really fucking do.
Kind of died out now. But they're not talking about her. Exactly.
Bro, she's suing somebody for talking shit about her on YouTube. She deserves it.
They're piggybacking off of a bigger
creator.
She's
constantly mentioned the
and
money.
Disguising it as they're calling them out. No, you're just making money off their backs.
All right, Laura. Even if that's the case, who the fuck cares? Like, you care way too much, dude. You're just jealous. Let's just be real. Keep it 100. 100, exactly. 100.
Good example. Gina's behavior was so bad. Let's play it on several channels. Some didn't even bleep, edit, or dox out the bad language, but Gina's bad.
Edit, dox?
Yep.
Or the bad language, but Gina's bad.
Perfect example.
What? She's so fucking stupid that when she was on... Sorry, I just had a Laura pause there. Laura's still salty. Yeah, exactly. That BHB took her spot. Wait, she's so fucking stupid that when she was on as a panel, talking about Sebastian Rogers, and Laura suggested that Chris and Katie could have put Sebastian in the flu, but she was calling it in the flute. Oh my God. In the flu. Does she know what a flu is? In the flute. Where was this? I need to see this. That's fucking great. But don't you think his body, I mean, not to be gross, but like if you stuff somebody up in a chimney like that, like the air, if the flue is open, you would like, it would not smell good. Let's just say that's a dumb theory, Laura. In a flue.
Bad Wolf, she's too dumb though. I get what you're saying, but
like their body wouldn't decay in the flue or something.
Too dumb.
The flute. Sorry. The flute.
And by the way, thank you.
I wouldn't have replayed what Gina, exactly, said. Me neither.
That person for that wonderful super chat. Not super chat, PayPal. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Be real, or if you brought in the people that Burnt Toast does when she talks about Betty, you would talk about Betty too. Yeah, exactly.
Betty's boring. Betty lies. She's horrible. But that's why I don't watch her. But I'm not going to sit there and fucking talk about her every day.
But you just watch her and you bring her up almost every time you're live. You really do.
But why would she stop? She's making a fortune off of it.
Oh my God, dude.
People can't wait to hear about the next Betty story.
Okay, who cares?
Okay. Time out, that's what I'm saying.
Is Bad Wolf paying Laura to read his comments? No, and he's not even a member. At this point, he writes, I'm rooting for Betty. That's pretty sad.
I don't know you, so I need to see a face or something, so I know you're not a porn. Yeah, that's what I thought.
She finally got somebody up on the panel, and she got... That's funny. I need to see your face, so I know you're not a porn. Everyone glad to catch a few minutes. Hey, Tara, I'm usually stuck alone with the replays.
Locks them in a room. I know. All right.
Oh my God, dude. All right. She's boring the shit out of me. Let's see her wedding dress and then we'll call it a day here with her because she's, I mean, dude, it's like...
I didn't watch the video, but I heard pieces of it. And I guess some behavioral analyst that a lot of people put together this intro, and a lot of people, like respectable people, all were like, this is going to be great. It's a new channel, blah, blah, blah. He does one on Betty. I didn't watch. He does one on me.
Yeah, right.
So I left to I just skimmed through it without even listening to it.
All right.
A narcissist can't
Oh my God.
can't be mad. A narcissist has a problem if people bash them.
Hold on.
I am
Let's see if Laura reads this comment. She just got $20.
not one of them. Okay. So this dumbass is making videos that he's some behavioral analyst. Oh, are they timeout? I honestly never listened.
She doesn't even thank this person.
But I did leave a comment under the first one.
Oh my God.
Like anyone that falls for this bullshit, if you were a real behavioral analyst, you wouldn't be hiding behind a screen. And the two people that you choose to make your channel on wouldn't be me and Betty.
Oh, she's talking about that channel I played the other day. They did great video. They did end up covering Betty. You guys remember that video I played the other day? I forget the name of it. Oh my God, I totally forgot the name. It was a great video though. And look, they did a great analysis of Laura and then they just did Betty. And she's so mad about it.
Sit the fuck down, you fake ass loser.
Sit the fuck down. Because, you know, if you're not on camera, you can't have an opinion, according to Laura. Except for everybody in her chat who agrees with her. Their opinions count. But everybody else who doesn't have, you know, the same opinion as her, they're fake.
Because there are so many people that you could really do honest behavioral analysis on if you were real. That has nothing to do with me or Betty. So sit down with your fake screen, with your fake anonymous video making.
Your fake anonymous video making. She's so mad that somebody called her ass out. I didn't even hear this part last night.
And just stop, because it's embarrassing. And again,
yeah, it's embarrassing for you, but it's fucking great for us. She still hasn't thanked this person for their super chat.
I never even watched the video, but I know that it's fake as fuck. So I can't believe how many.
Wait a second. She knew that they had a fake voice and this, that, and the other thing. This was fake, that was fake. But she didn't watch the video, guys. She didn't watch the video. But she knows all this. She knows about the video. She just didn't watch the video.
Many people fell for this.
Yeah, she
I
did.
really can't.
She gave her kid Delta 8.
But I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But you watched them timeout?
You definitely watched it, Laura.
I just read the comments and laughed my ass off.
Okay. You just went there and read the comments, but you didn't know what was played in the video.
It's like, these people have no idea who I am. I have no problem not watching these assholes.
Sit the fuck down. That was a great video. I'm sorry.
But I'm just saying, anyone that falls for this nonsense, like, please use some educated thinking.
Educated thinking. Please use some educated thinking. You mean critical thinking, Laura? Is that the word you were looking for? But you don't know those types of words? Educated thinking.
Because it's scary to me. How many people do not? Yeah, it's exactly. It's a fake voice.
Who cares?
It's a fake voice.
Somebody in our chat writes, sounds like pseudoscience to me. No, it sounds like, do these people understand that psychology is basically an opinion? It's opinion based. It's not factual. Oh my God. Wow.
No picture. Like, please.
I
already read the update. I already read it, Crystal. See what happens when you stone Crystal? You don't get it. You don't remember things.
Oh, Crystal's a weed head? Oh shit. It's like she's doing booting black tar heroin between her toes.
Yeah, this true crime psyche or something.
Yeah, they're good.
Using a fake voice, no picture. Like, bitch, sit down.
Bitch, sit down. Because if you don't have a real picture and a real voice, then you're fake.
Show me a real...
I know, all her shorts have those fucking robot voices.
Real behavioral analyst that has to hide behind, like, they can't show who they are.
Why do they have to show who they are, Laura?
Sit down, bitch.
Somebody's fees are hurt. They did a great job, dude. They sound very educated to me. She sounds very mad.
Like, this isn't even fucking... Just sit down. That's laughable.
All she could say is sit down. Just like, sit down. And then when you're done sitting down, like, sit down again. And then, like, get up and then, like, sit down 5 more times. Because that's, like, my only insult.
And especially, like, I care what somebody who hides behind a screen that can't even show their real voice. Like, I care what their opinion is of me. Yo, okay. The day that I care what their opinion is of me is the day that I fucking quit YouTube.
Oh, it sounds like
As I said in my short, I got a million fucking problems right now. Some hidden avatar.
I got 99 problems, but an avatarless bitch ain't one.
Is not one of them. Fucking ridiculous. But it goes to show where their brains are at and where their mind is at.
They talked very... I'm sorry. That was a great video, Laura. You're a hater.
Crazy.
And they also said at the beginning of the video that they don't care. They went through this whole big spiel about how they don't care. You know, they've been around the community for many years, you know, and they don't care what your credentials are. You know, they're going to do several different people. They had, you know, Duty Ron up there. They had all sorts of people up there. So they're basically saying that they're not... It's not just directed towards the people that people don't like, you know, or what their experience or history is. I mean, she watched it, but yeah.
Easy. Oh, Crystal's a big time stone.
B Fergs just dropped it in the chat.
Yeah, she can't see through the smoke.
Oh my God.
Just for that, I'm going to do something for Crystal.
Laura can't.
Although it's early. But this way she can't bug me.
Oh, is this it?
I have to do it on YouTube. Hold on.
Are we going to see Laura's 1980s fucking wedding dress? Come on, do it. Hold on. I'm just fast forwarding because we don't need to hear her go, Oh, she gifted memberships. I can't do that. Aha! And look who's in the weeds. Starlight, Gretchen.
I do know Starlight and Gretchen.
Oh, that's fucking great, bro.
That was bogus.
That's fucking hilarious.
Starlight was my first one. I know, Crystal. That's because I'm going away this weekend and next weekend.
Oh my God.
I'm a traveling little bunny.
Oh my God. Gretchen was just like talking shit about her in Tiffany's chat. It's fucking hilarious.
Crystal coming in with the 5.
Take a short seat on a long walk off a short pier. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Something like that. Oh my God, dude. It's just like blankness. I don't know why she's doing this.
I heard she got a nose job. Picture I saw, it didn't even look any different.
Oh my God.
Gretchen was talking bad about you and Tiffany's. I'm not shocked.
See, look, road trip money, honey.
Thank you, Sly.
$10. Wow, that'll get her far.
I know I'm not even driving this weekend. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
I just got to sit in the back and chill.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh. Yes, I will post a Discord link.
I turned on my allow gifts. I can't get them. I can't give them.
Because I'm nice like that.
Don't you have to approve getting memberships on each channel? I don't know, dude. I remember we tried figuring this out, why I can't give
I guess nobody's coming up. So everyone agrees with everything I say. Oh.
Where does she come to these conclusions? Nobody's coming up, so that must mean that everybody agrees with everything I'm saying. No, Laura, because first of all, it's a topic, the thing that you're talking about, it really only affects you as a creator and nobody else. So I don't see how anybody else is going to have an interest in it.
Okay.
Or an opinion on it necessarily. I don't even know what the fuck they're supposed to have an opinion on at this point. All right.
Nose job.
Where's her fucking wedding?
That I do know.
I don't want to, because I know she's going to be showing her daughter's apartment soon, which is so fucking stupid, Laura.
Ken's mom is on Nina's. I don't know.
I don't know if her daughter knows that she does this.
Oh, that's rude. What's rude?
Her daughter's a grown adult and living with another grown man, really grown man, and does he, is he okay with his, inside of his apartment, being shown to people?
Oh, Ken is Gypsy's boyfriend.
Because again, Laura, I don't know if maybe she doesn't have people in her real life that she could show these things to. Because I understand being proud in a sense, that your, daughter's moving in with an older guy. I get it. She's got her apartment. You want to show people. But why do you need to bring this to the internet, Laura? Does your kids not have any fucking privacy? Holy shit.
I don't know who Nina. Who's Nina?
All right. I'm just fast forwarding.
Restraining order. Amid the
I feel bad for her kids. They have no
she did have an
privacy.
Ugly nose, though. I know she knows everything going on.
Oh my God.
I agree with that too, sweet one.
I'm just
the first conjoined twins.
Oh my god, the first conjoined yeah.
You're being sarcastic.
It's not her place, yeah, right. Because it's to her, it's a reflection of her. Everything her kids do is a reflection of her. All of their accomplishments in life are a reflection of her, and how great of a person she is. All right. I don't want to like accidentally land on this, but she showed the wedding dress and it was so funny. Ooh, that just scared me. All right, nobody cares about this. She's like all over the place.
You never know.
Oh, they died? That's sad. 62.
It's the positive attitude.
The other twins, the two girls, Abby and what was the other one's name?
I don't see anything.
They got married. Well, one of them did. It's a setup for next week's donations. Yeah, pretty much. The first conjoined twins, yeah, like they weren't even close to the first ones. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, wait, I got it.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Hold on. Yep. I'm just like going slowly.
Thank you so much, KCG.
Because I want to make sure that, oh, she got a PayPal or something. Yeah, well, Daisy May, yeah, college life's definitely
then people are going to take the link so they can say what they got to say.
I got to tell you.
I'm telling you, I'm changing everything. Don't be...
Oh, here she goes. She's threatening people again. Hold on. She does this shit all the time. She's like, I'm not getting my way, so I'm going to threaten everybody. I'm just going to say something. If there is one thing that I could do, if I could change about my life, I would go back in time and I would not have a boyfriend during college, dude. I would be single during college because I felt like my boyfriend and my relationship was a huge fucking distraction away from me, first of all, even going to college, because I had a boyfriend when I started college, and then I got into like an even more serious relationship after that. That one didn't last long, and then I got into like a really serious relationship, and I totally fucked college up because of it. And we didn't move in together, we didn't live together, but it was a bad idea. And I'm not saying that's going to be the case for everybody, but I'm just saying, like, for my life, if there's one thing I could go back and do, I would definitely have just remained single during college. I think having a boyfriend was the worst fucking thing I ever did because he was not working. He was just living a different lifestyle than I was, okay? I was trying to work and trying to go to college and do the right thing, and he was doing the opposite, and it was like the pull of that lifestyle for me was a lot, you know, the fuck it lifestyle. It was bad. And I just kind of wish I didn't have that, you know, looking back, because I felt like I would have just focused on college. I wish I just focused on college and getting through it and finishing it. I mean,
my mom is on a 30-day cruise.
It's just like, what if that doesn't work out?
So I just turned on Facebook. She posted their first dinner.
Sounds like her mom has more of a life than she does.
All right.
All right. Here we go. This is when she's going to start threatening people. I got to speed her up, dude.
So we were on Dietz's panel the other night. We were talking about my wedding dress. And I was saying that my wedding dress was very expensive. It was very poofy. It was very 1990s. And it was everything I wanted.
I don't know about 1990s.
They made me show it. So this was my wedding dress.
Girl, that looks some 1980s shit. My aunt, no joke, my aunt, well, she didn't wear like the poofy bottom. Hers was like a mermaid, but that looks very 1980s looking. In the 90s, what was in style were those deep V's, you know, the like off the shoulder tops that have like the little cap sleeves. I don't know what you call them. And like that deep V, or like the haltery looking tops. Like, I don't know if these were in style at that point. This looks very 80s.
I don't know what kind of face I was making there.
Yeah.
But that was my poofy 1995 wedding dress.
It's bad. It was bad.
And I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it.
Where's the part where she was just threatening people? I totally missed it.
Isn't it funny, though?
She's like,
it was so poofy.
I'm gonna change. I'm doing a new thing. She's got this whole.
My hair was like so fucking high.
You think?
Honestly, I don't know what kind of my face was making.
That was a weird.
Long Island Princess, exactly. It was so 1990s. It's very similar to my oval wedding dress. Oval 1900? No.
Yeah. All right. We'll fast forward through that. Where's the part where she's like, I'm gonna. That's it. You guys are gonna see. She's like basically threatening people. Like she's gonna change something.
Thanks, bad
you
wolf.
know. Yeah, I got married in a pair of jeans too, so I shouldn't talk. But
what else would you say? I look crazy.
You look 1980s. Definitely.
No, I loved my wedding day. I did.
I don't care about the wedding day, but.
Who did I send it to?
She was all right. I think this is where she's showing her daughter's thing, and I'm not going to show that because it's bad enough she can't respect her fucking kids' privacy. She's like threatening at some point in time her chat that she's like, oh, you know, I'm gonna, you guys are gonna see things are gonna be different, you know, because like you know, Laura's not making money, so she's gonna change things up. Hold on, I'm gonna join on my phone so I can go smoke a cigarette, but I really need another coffee. You know, she's going to change everything up because, you know, I guess because she's not making money. So she needs to change things up. And it's like almost like a weird threat to her audience. Like, it's like, my wedding dress cost me $86. Damn, girl, that's expensive. Mine was really nothing. I literally had on, hold on. All right. All right. Oh, shit. I think wait. Hello. All right, I did the right one. I literally wore a pair of jeans that were fucking too tight on me. A pair of heels. I had this little white peplum top. Is that what it's called? Peplum? I always feel like I'm saying that wrong. And a little flower in my hair with a birdcage veil, because that was my dream, was to have like a very 19 whatever era that is with the birdcage veil. I really wanted to wear one of those with a mermaid style dress, but you know, we didn't have a wedding. We got married at town hall. So, and it was like the quickest. I don't even remember it, honestly, because it was so quick. It was me, my husband, and my cousin. And I was like, we were not planning on having a wedding. I mean, we were not planning on like that being our wedding. That was it. But, you know, after having Jesse, it was kind of just like, we're kind of just not going to save for a wedding. We're not going to have money. Like, I stopped working, you know, and then it was like, how the fuck are we ever going to afford a wedding? It's not like either one of us has like rich parents that were going to pay for it. So, and you know what? Honestly, like, I don't look back and like ever, like, yeah, of course, the only thing I'm upset about is like, I just wanted to wear a wedding dress. Like, that's it. Other than that, there's nothing else I look back on and like feel regretful about it, because I'm like, it's not about the party. It's about a union, joining, you know, a couple, getting married and spending the rest of their lives together. It's not about the stupid one-day party. I don't know. But my mom was like so anti-wedding. She was like, she had no fucking interest in it. My mom didn't have a big wedding. She got married by the justice of the peace or whatever. Same thing. I mean, she had her family there, but she got married because my dad was divorced, so she couldn't get married in the church. You know, my dad was already married, so they had a very small wedding, and like it was like she was trying to brainwash me that like weddings are a waste of money. Like, before I even got engaged, she always used to be like, I don't understand why people are spending so much money on weddings. You know, she always used to like try to put that in my brain. And I guess it kind of worked because, you know, but I still wanted to have one. I was like, you know, I want to have a wedding, but you know what? Like, honestly, whatever. It is what it is. I don't look back and I'm not like upset about it. I'm just like, whatever. I couldn't afford it. I got my son. That's a way better thing, you know? It's a way better gift than a wedding, than a one-day party. And I have a son. I have a beautiful son. We were planning a wedding. I had a cute wedding dress. Well, that's what happened with us. We were planning our wedding and I got pregnant. I was literally a week before my engagement party. We had found out that I was pregnant. So I think my husband did it on purpose, but I was like, joke on you, bitch, because now you got to pay for it. You didn't want to pay for a wedding? Now you got to pay for a kid for the next fucking 18 years. No, I'm joking. Anyway, Laura's whole life there was just so that Laura could fuck it. I don't know. It was about Laura, really just whining about why she doesn't get super chats and other people do, you know, and her just again just not understanding why it is that her channel doesn't grow the way other people's does, you know. So she's like, let me call out everybody else because I'll deflect the attention away from the real problem, which is just me. I'm not consistent. You don't do anything consistent, Laura, except for talk shit consistently. Like, I mean, if you want to be taken seriously, here's an idea. Give people the impression that you want to be taken seriously. Stop with the calling other people out and the pocket watching and all the other bullshit that you do. Get your shit together. Do your true crime. Keep it consistent. Do your research yourself, prior. I mean, just it's not hard to look at other people who are successful and emulate what they do. If that's what your goal is. I mean, it's going to take time. That's the other problem that she doesn't understand. If you're trying to build something, Rome wasn't built in a night, Laura. You have to give things time for them to happen. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to become an internet fucking star overnight. Yeah, just some people get lucky and they, have one video that goes viral and that's it for them, and then that's great. But that doesn't happen in the true crime genre often. You kind of have to build your you might get big with one case. You might gain a bigger following with one case, but you got to hold on to that shit. Like, honestly, she was in a great position after she did the making a murderer thing. And if she just continued on doing something of value like that, I mean, I guess I don't even know how she got the following she did because I watched some of her videos back in the day, and I got to be honest with you, I couldn't even make it through one or two of them, like through the whole entire thing. They're just like all over the place, just like all her other videos. Like she just can't stick to a topic. And like, you know what I'm saying? She can't tell a story. She can't stick to a topic throughout an entire video. It's just all over the place. Just like when she tried copying me because I did the grief series on my channel. Like, and I mean, it was very hard to tell an entire story like that in a row. Especially when there was times where I had to go back but I think I did a good job of like telling the story, as best as I could. She tried doing the same thing and I was like, dude, like, what is the story here? Like, it was so fucking all over the place. None of it made sense. None of it. She's just not good at that. Her bad stuff is even worse than what she does now. It was very, very, very hard to follow. That is excellent advice, but Laura's too stupid to know it's good for her. I mean, like, dude, I'm not. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. And I'm not saying it to be an asshole. Like, I know what I would need to do if I wanted to make my channel bigger, or better. At this point in time, I don't know if I could do it. I don't have the time to dedicate towards it. I'm a mom. I have my son has a very busy schedule, and it's very hard for me to dedicate my time towards YouTube like that. But it's hard, dude, to sit there and film videos and you know it's expensive. Sometimes you got to put money in, you got to get good equipment, and I have most of the equipment that I would need to make videos, but I'm just saying, you know you really have to put the work in. And it's like she wants everything just to come to her easily, and it's like, Laura, that's just not how anything works in life. You have to put the work in to get rewarded. Like, even if you look at Christina Randall, I always use her as an example, but like, she started off as a channel who was just telling stories about her life experiences, right? Prison or some that she went to prison. Then she got into the true crime stuff, but she obviously has to sit there and research to do each and every single one of her videos. Like, she has to sit down and probably has notes that she writes down and has like a script in a sense to go off of in her videos. You know, you have to put work in like that. I highly doubt she just fires up the camera, you know, and just starts talking about these cases. Like, she probably has to sit there, watch the videos, and do the research on the case. It's a lot of work, dude. It's like MGL. She started off with a decent life coaching channel, went the other way. I don't know about a decent life coaching channel, but MGL started her channel harassing Melissa Schumann. That's what her channel started off as. Then she tried to pretend she was a life coach for a little while. And she was another one where, like, she would do a life coaching video about something, and it was so hard to follow what she was like trying to even say. Because they're just bullshit artists, these people. You know, they want to be something, but they don't want to put in. Just like Bullhorn Betty, I'll give her a little bit of credit that she does a little bit more pretend work than the rest of them do. You know, she gets off her duff at least. I'm getting off my duff. You know, like, she like at least pretends a little bit better. The rest of them, they don't even pretend. They don't even bother to pretend. It's pretty sad, actually. So I actually made a Georgia peach candle in one of these vessels. And that one smells the strongest. It actually smells really good. The only thing I don't like about this grouping of candles, and the people who buy them are going to have to let me know. There's like, I don't know if it's I used a different sealer on these. And I don't know if it's the sealer, but there's always like a little glazing of wax that stays on the sides. It's like a coat. And that doesn't, I don't know. Maybe it does happen in the other ones and I don't notice it as much. I gotta see. I married a no good bum, learned a lesson, been divorced 24 years in August. I don't ever getting married again. Yeah, well, I probably wouldn't get remarried again either if I was to get divorced one day. I'd be fine being alone, honestly. Go into nature, learn, silence yourself, and listen to what is being told to you. In other words, shut the fuck up and listen. She'll never do that. She just wants everything handed to her. It's just like the dieting, dude. You want to lose weight. She wants to obtain a goal, but she doesn't want to do the work to obtain the goal. Just like, you know, the dieting. It was like, Lori, you did not try everything to try to lose weight, which is why she didn't get approved for the surgery here in the States. First of all, she wasn't overweight enough. And second of all, she she did not do it. You know, she didn't do anything to try dieting. She pretended she did, but did she really do it? No. You know, she just wanted the result quickly and easily. So she went and got, you know, she went to Mexico and got the surgery. You know, but it's like, dude, you gotta do the work, Laura. You gotta do the work if you want to be taken seriously, like the T Revs and these people that you're talking about. I don't even watch that guy T Rev. I think just after watching the one video, I think if it's the same guy that did the Idaho 4 call-in bullshit, I'm good on that channel. But you know, I don't know, so I don't know much about that guy's channel, but you know, Popcorn Planet, like, the guy consistently does the same thing, whatever he came here to do. Just like that guy, what's his name? He got a pretty big following now. Oh my god, why can't I think of his name? Big heavy guy. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm totally escaping my name. His name's escaping me. Cinema Shogun, right? He's a big heavy guy. He doesn't do much. He gets up on his channel and he kind of gives his opinion about different stories, you know, in pop culture or whatever you want to call it. News stories, celebrities. He covers a whole array of different topics. But he does the same thing in every video, dude. It's the same thing, even though it's different topic. He's basically does the same thing in every video. And he gained a following from it. He's not fighting with other creators. He's not criticizing other people. He's not counting everybody's, you know, super chats and wondering why he's not, you know, there. He just gets up and does his videos and just, he kept plugging away and plugging away and plugging away at it. And he got to where he got to. And he's still growing. I like that guy. I don't agree with him all the time. Some of his, I think I found him during, I want to say, Gabby Petito, maybe, case. He does like some true crime and then he does other things, but I think I found him during that. Like, I don't agree with everything he says all the time, but I like him. He did talk about Dolly for a minute. Go, no way. I didn't know that. Laura, what do they all have that you don't have? Likable personality. Well, that's a big thing. Honestly, like there's some people that a lot of people like that I don't see the appeal, like Natasha Cooper, for example. Like I don't, there's people are even hate watching her. I can't do it. I don't know. I just find her boring. Like a lot of people like that guy Ictamel, and I just don't see the appeal. Like I can see how people like him. He has a very likable personality, and I think a lot of the women like him because they think he's like handsome and they watch him for that reason. But I'm not like a big fan of his. Not that I don't like him. It's just that I don't, his channel just doesn't like hold my interest that much. But like, I can see why people do watch him. I think it's funny. MGLP for front row seats at Jay Shetty, and he's a whole fraud. Oh, girl, I was dying the other day. So the thing with Jay Shetty is that it's a whole thing. You have to watch Dr. Grande's video because he kind of explains it better. But basically, first of all, he was born in 1987, so he's pretty young. Like not that young, but he's in his 30s. By age, I think it was like 20 something. He like claimed to study as a monk, in wherever. And then pretty much everything he does is stolen from somebody else, and like Dr. Grande said, it's all these like word salad sayings, but most of them aren't even like his own original sayings. He stole them from other people. And I forget exactly what it was, but like he's going down, basically. Yeah, Laura has way too much dead air. Yeah, Ictamel does the car chases. I don't know. I just don't like, I don't know. I can't watch him. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so he's basically a fraud. So what it comes down to. He wrote some book. There was something with a book. I don't know. I don't remember exact details. But Dr. Grande really gets into the life coaching thing and talks about how there's like no real governing body over it, and that it's pretty much like bullshit. There's nobody that oversees it. And so all his like certifications that he offers to people, they're bullshit. They don't mean anything because they're not like accredited from anywhere. Like, I don't know if he tried signing up with some type of other institution or something. I don't know. I don't remember the exact details, but it's all just fraudulent bullshit. And it's so funny because MGL is always like bragging about, she went to like it's like saying you're level, 9 clear in this Church of Scientology. It's like, oh wow, how much money did you pay to get there? It's like she's like always bragging about how she has all these Jay Shetty, life coaching certifications, but he's a fraud, just like her. I can't stand all those like fake positive. I guess it's called like toxic positivity. It's like all this like fake positive bullshit, or these like weird Jay Shetty sayings, things that he didn't even make up. They're not even his sayings. He stole them from other people. He stole them. Jay Shetty's manager hired John McDermott to write a nice piece on him, and he uncovered he's a fraud. Oh, is that what happened? See, that's great. That's fucking amazing. I gotta read that. Yeah, so he's basically a whole ass fraud. He's a rich fraud, but he's a fraud nonetheless. She paid a lot of money to go see one of his photo. Yes, yeah. She paid tons of money to go see that guy. Pretty sad. Have you ever noticed that she photoshopped herself and doesn't photoshop the person she's taking the photo with? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's the queen of photoshopping herself. That bitch is like Facetune's best number one client. Oh my god. She face tunes the fuck out of herself. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hey girl, how you doing? Things we've all done, stuff we shouldn't have, but Laura to find shit on she has to go back years. It's really not a big deal. But for Laura, you only have to go back one life to find the shit she did. Yeah. It's like Tiffany. It's like, really, Tiffany, you're going to come for me because I like Panera, dude? I mean, really? Because I eat Panera? It's like, girl, come on. Come on now. Come on now. You got to have one better than that, Tiffany. I mean, that bitch shouldn't be calling anybody out. Miss fake fucking check writer over there. I heard a clip of her the other day talking about that. She's like, I don't understand why people care. And I'm like, girl, because you, like, how do these people not see a problem with their actions, right? You had this whole community. Let's go back to what happened prior to Tiffany writing that fraudulent check out, right? She called out some guy about this billboard bullshit. I don't even know the exact, details to it, and said he was a fraud, right? Then it was that Hugh Carlec chick. She had donated money towards the reward fund or something, and Tiffany called that person out and said that that person was a fraud. You got Diane with the St. Jude scam. Oh, this person's a fraud. That person's a fraud. So you got somebody who's constantly pointing to other people, pointing their finger at other people, calling them frauds, right? Because because you're claiming that the money that they say they gave to some cause didn't go to that cause, right? So you would think that somebody who does that would be like, you know what? I'm going to donate money and I'm going to show receipts and I'm going to make sure that I show the receipts because I'm constantly calling everybody else frauds, But no, that's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. What she did was she wrote out a fake check for $1,500 that if anybody knew Tiffany, they knew she didn't have $1,500 to be writing no fucking checks out to anybody. Okay. And she pretended that she was donating the money to the Summer Wells. And then when people called her out for it, because they were like, wait a second, that's not proof, because any one of us could go just get our checkbooks right now, right? And write out, yeah, I'm gonna write a check for $1 million, and take a picture of it. You need a canceled check to show that the check actually got cashed. You have to go in your bank statement or online or whatever, and you need to see it voided out, that the check actually got cashed. That's not what she showed. She just showed she wrote a check out, which again, any one of us could do, is just write a check out. And then, once we take the picture, we can rip it up and throw it in the garbage. It doesn't mean that the money went to where it went. Well, when people called her out on this, she sat there and gaslit everybody and screamed at everybody like, fuck you, I wrote this check. And she insisted that the check was real. Okay. And called everybody fucking, liars and all this other shit for calling her out on it. She went after everybody. And she's like, I don't understand what the big deal is. I was trolling Molly Golightly. It's like, girl, no, you gaslit an entire community of people who actually care about this little girl that you're pretending to care about. You pretend to care about more than anybody else, right? Yeah, okay. That's why it's a big deal. But they forget all these things. People like Laura, they forget all the details behind these things. Or at least they pretend to. They have selective memory. She calls people frauds but never proves they are. Just drums up a frenzy about the person until everyone hates them. Yeah, that's basically, that's a great way to put it. Actions that would stick out more than stuff people's words, i.e. CBS calling standing out people's homes, camera recording during a funeral. Exactly. Right. All these crazy things that these fucking people do, you know? Yeah, she must be really stupid. She must really think, wait, I'm sorry. She really must think people are stupid that they'd accept the front of a check as a receipt. And that's what she did. She's like, oh, I don't see what the big deal is. It's like, girl, you're sitting there calling everybody else frauds and claiming that their money isn't going to where they're saying it's going to go. I mean, how are you not embarrassed to do the exact same thing that you're calling out everybody else for? How are you not mortified? Like something on that scale. I don't get it. Yeah, that they gaslight you, say you weren't there, as though every story every other creator told is a lie, and we can't have an opinion because we weren't there. It don't matter, dude. If you've seen a clip of it, you don't have to be there. Like you weren't there for fucking, the Vietnam War, right? But you could have an opinion on it. You weren't there for when Hitler was alive, but you could have an opinion on it. So, yeah, the whole you weren't there thing. If you've seen clips or you've heard other people talking about it, I mean, you can still have an opinion on it. Well, that's like Laura thinking that, you can't have an opinion on people if they didn't personally have a beef with you. But it's like, Laura, do you have a beef with T-Rev? You talk about him, or Popcorn Planet. Did you have some type of issue with him? Because you seem to talk about him a lot as well. It's like, come on, dude. They always try. They're always gaslighting. There's always excuses for their behavior. Laura's behavior, Tiffany, there's always excuses. Always. Always. Uh-oh, there's a wasp in my bird feeder. Don't you be making a wasp nest in there. Hmm. I'm so over these fucking people. I think the wasp is caught in there. He don't know how. Laura just sitting here not being able to figure out why she's not, growing and why she's not making as much money as everybody else. And it's like, Laura, the answer is very simple. You really just need to stop with all the bullshit, stop worrying about what other people are doing. If you want to be taken seriously as a true crime creator, stop all the bullshit, dude. Just stop worrying about what other people do. And I mean, I really don't know how you're going to like erase your past on here, but like, I don't know. I guess it's possible, you know? I've been telling her this for years, though. I told her this when we were friends. I'm like, stop like doing the drama and just do the true crime. And then she told me she didn't know if she had the passion for the true crime stuff. She didn't know if she was really into it. So then find something else you're passionate about. There has to be something. I hate the way Abdul eats on her channel. Ugh, I can't watch that woman eating. It is disgusting. When Laura has 784 subs like Popcorn Planet, then she could compare her channel to his. Till then, sit the fuck down. Yeah. Dude, that guy has a lot of subscribers. He gained popularity. First of all, I think I don't know what his history is. I forget, but like, isn't he somehow, did he work in like some type of in the entertainment industry at some point in time or something like that? I mean, she's not even close. You can't even compare your channel to that. Her food is her eating is the most vile, disgusting thing. I would never be able to even sit anywhere near her if I was eating in the same room as her. It's disgusting. She smacks and chews so loud and moans and groans and it is just disturbing to say the least. Bye, Rachel. Lion Laura flipped out once in Discord because she lost X amount of members and didn't know how she was going to pay her rent or some bill as she counted on that income. Well, that's like when I was on the phone with her one time. She said to me, she was dead serious too. I thought she was joking. She's like, I need people to up their super chats. And I was like, I laughed at her. And I go, Laura, how are you going to do that? I don't even understand. How could you do that? And she's like, no, I'm serious. I need to pay my rent. That pays my rent every month. And I'm like, well, what are you going to like get on a live and bully people into super chatting you more? Like, I couldn't even like wrap my head around what she thought she was going to be able to do in a situation like that. Like, I don't know. I would never be like, oh, you need to give me more super chats. Like, I just didn't get it. I was like, oh, all right. Like, I don't know. How would you like make sure people super chat you more? It just doesn't even make sense. You know? Yes, that umbrella guy's still around, and I can't stand that guy. I'm sorry. I watched his channel in the beginning, but then like I don't know, it just took like a weird turn. It took a weird turn somewhere. I give up on this one candle, this one vessel. I cannot get the wick right. What time did I light this? I mean, oh my God, I just can't get it right. I might try 2 wicks. That's the next thing. I can't wait to do this beach. What do you call it? What is it called? Beechwood. I just need to order another bottle of it and finish making the vessels. I've already started because that one smells so freaking good. So good. Yeah, I think everybody's dog has more manners than MGL eating. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, just making sure I had 10 candles. Yeah, the umbrella guy is cringy. I can't even like listen to that guy anymore. Hey guys, it's the umbrella guy. He's just like, his voice is cringy. He's cringy. Ugh, he's annoying. He is annoying, that guy. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna try getting some of these candle orders shipped out, or at least boxed up so I can ship them out tomorrow. But it was absolutely lovely chatting with you guys today, and I'm sure I'll be back around sometime this week. Hope everybody has a wonderful afternoon. Go out and enjoy the weather. I know up here in New York, it's like beautiful outside right now. It's like in the 70s. So I am going to go box up some of my orders, and I will see you guys around. There's 3 candles left, so if anybody's interested, get on over to my website and order them. There's a direct link to the candles in my community page. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, I'm out.